I even checked. I even checked if I was muted. Oh my god. I checked the wrong thing. And I asked you guys if you guys could hear me, and Mike said, hi. So I was like, oh yeah, they can hear me. And then I totally stopped reading chat. Well, anyways. Mike, you lied to me. Oh yeah. You know, Ratmus, I thought you were just jamming to the music. Honestly. I thought you were like, yo, this my song. Turn that shit up. Should we start over? Should we start over? Happy Monday, guys. Welcome. Good to see you. It's gonna be an exciting week because we have the Game Awards. The whole rest of the month is gonna be pretty exciting. It's the end of the year. Game Awards are coming up on Thursday. I think they're starting at 4:30. So I'll just come on my normal time. And oh, it's this song. Damn it. Oh, this is such a good song. Okay. Keep the emotions in check. Let's just keep our emotions in check, guys. The Bunny Awards are going to be at the end of the year. I sent out everybody's lines for them to record for the nominations earlier today. So excited for that. I still need to gather my footage and stuff, and I have to redo all my like graphics because inside the video editor program, because I didn't save that stuff over from when we did the reformat of my PC or whatever, but it's gonna be a lot of work to do. So we're taking Wednesday off. But I'm thinking the Bunny Awards will be on either the 30th or the 31st. So that's a Monday and a Tuesday. So I'm thinking 30th, but that'll probably be better just in case some people are like doing some things for New Year's. So I'm thinking Monday the 30th, but not locked in yet. I did see Interstellar. I dragged Husbando to see Interstellar. We saw it in IMAX on Saturday afternoon, and it was amazing. It was great. I had a great time. It was really nice to see it on the big screen. And afterwards, Husbando had already seen the movie before, but it's like been a while. But he has a really good memory, unlike me, so he probably remembered like pretty much the whole movie. But he didn't hate it. He doesn't like rewatching stuff usually because he has such a good memory that he like remembers everything. Anyways, he was complaining about how some of the science wasn't sciencing, and I'm just like, it's a movie. It's not supposed to be accurate. And I made blueberry pancakes this morning with bacon. Really good breakfast. What else? Oh, I found a really cool, a really small YouTube channel because, as you guys know, some of you guys have heard me talk about that I'm really trying to like learn Spanish. Like I'm locking in, and I'm not gonna screw around like I have been for like my whole life. I'm gonna lock in, I'm gonna learn it, and then once I learn it, then I can move on to something like Japanese. But I really want to learn it. I want to be able to have at least like basic conversations. I want to be able to watch something and understand what they're saying. And a lot of people have been suggesting, like a lot of the suggestions that I've seen is that, okay, you can textbooks and reading and writing and memorization and that kind of stuff is great, but one of the best ways to learn is just exposing yourself to as much input as possible. So listening and reading. Listen to your entertainment in your target language. Even if you can't understand what they're saying at first, your brain is working. It's doing stuff. So watch the news, listen to music, watch your favorite TV shows. Maybe pick a movie or a TV show that you really love, that you're familiar with what's going on, so that you have like context, so you can start picking up on some of the language and stuff like that. So I'm thinking I'm gonna watch like Star Wars Episode 4 over and over again in Spanish. I've also been watching Bluey in Spanish. But I was like, well, I like games, so some people say like, oh, play your favorite games in, you know, whatever language. And I don't really want to do that, but I wouldn't mind watching gaming stuff. In Spanish. And so I was like, I could watch Twitch streams, because one of our viewers here, he streams and primarily in Spanish. That's Bufanda Del. He got partnered recently, and so when I saw that, I was like, oh, let me follow his channel. And then I looked at his channel and I went in to check out one of his excuse me, past broadcasts, and it was all in Spanish, and I'm just like, oh, well, I'm probably just gonna unfollow, because I can't understand this, and I hate clutter on my following list. But I was just like, oh, whatever, I'll just leave it there. And then now I'm like, oh, I could watch his stream in Spanish. But I was like, what about Let's Plays? Like, what about YouTube? And I just YouTubed Let's Play in Spanish, and one of the channels that came up is called Boost. I think it's called Boost Spanish Gaming. It's a really small channel, but this guy plays games in the Spanish dub, and but the focus is like, it's the target audience is people that are trying to learn Spanish. So he has English subtitles, but he speaks all in Spanish, and he's just very like, he'll speak slowly, and he'll speak very like clearly, so that it's easier to understand. You guys like that idea? Here, I'll show you guys. If other people, yeah, he enunciates. If other people are interested in this, then I'll just show really quick. But his channel, it's only like 3 months old, so there's not too much on there yet. Oh, it's called Spanish Boost Gaming. All right, hold on. He has 1.75 thousand subscribers. So the video that I found was he was playing The Last of Us. Here it is. Okay, I'll show you guys. It's really cool. Is he planning on doing Japanese too? No, but there might be other channels out there that do that. I'm not sure. But this is it.
Hola a todos, amigos de Spanish Boost Gaming. ¿Cómo están? ¿Todo bien? Aquí Martín, como siempre, para servirles, y bienvenidos a una nueva serie. Bienvenidos a la serie de The Last of Us.
So that's basically it.
Ten.
¿Qué es esto?
All the games are in Spanish.
Cumpleaños.
It was really cool.
Te quejabas de que tu reloj estaba roto. Entonces,
And then so after he goes through a cutscene, he'll like kind of repeat, he'll kind of give a summary about what happened. He'll say like, oh, so, you know, the daughter gave her father, whose name is Joel or Joel as you would say in Spanish, a birthday gift and blah, blah, blah. And things like that. So that's my new discovery. It's really cool. I like it. And I think it's a really cool idea for, like, it would be cool if there's like Japanese channels that do that. I don't know though if they like do it for like Japanese or other languages, but it's neat. All right, let's do a roll call. And then I think we'll get into the gaming. But tell me about your guys' weekend. How was it? While I get caught up on all the people that are in here, we're going to play some Metaphor. I'm going to play Metaphor today and tomorrow. I'm going to take Wednesday off. Thursday will be the Game Awards, and then Friday, more Metaphor. So I might be taking 1 or 2 days off a week in order to make sure that I'm not like scrambling at the end to get the Game Awards like done in like one evening, because that's not gonna work. But anyways, hello Doom, Huanka, Resurrect, Zanzibar, Shamurai, Angel, I've Thanatos, Mike, Ratmus, hello, Strawberry, Psycho, what's up? Shamurai. Oh, if I repeat some of you guys, I'm sorry. Jeff, Wonka, oh no, I already said hi to Strawberry. Thank you for the 35 months resub, Strawberry. You're muted. Thank you. Hey Max. What's up, Regis? Doom's got a 7-stream streak. Ramus got a 3-stream streak. Hey Geta, we made it to a new week. We did. Max got a 155 stream streak. Bob, hello. Pancake is so good. Oh yeah, I make some pretty good pancakes. They're from a box, but like they're pretty good. I don't burn them and they're not undercooked. Like they're cooked properly, and then I just shove some blueberries up in there and it's yummy. Hey Cosmic Luis, what's up? Duolingo. Oh, I've been doing Duolingo as well. And music in Spanish. I have 1 or 2 Spanish CDs from a band called Jaguares that I've had for a while. I don't remember how I found that band, but I really like them. Hello, Clamp. One day you'll understand what I'm saying. Clamp, your English is so good. Clamp, when you watch anything that's in English language, do you ever feel like there's stuff that you don't understand? Because I've always kind of thought like you're pretty much what's it called? Like at almost pretty much at like native speaking level. Hey Max. Fluency. Yes. Hi Neo. Hello Cyber. You had a good weekend? Hey with negativity, Cloud. Glad you're doing better, Bob. Good to hear. Make sure you're getting lots of water, lots of sleep. Get your exercise. You did some shopping, played Banisher's Ghost of New Eden. Played Banisher's Ghosts of New Eden, a game I'd probably like. Is that a new game or is it an older game? I've never heard of it. You've been playing Path of Exile 2. Husbando has not been playing Path of Exile 2. He's been too busy nutting all over everybody and all over the place. Okay, I'm caught up. There's some shows where you turn on English subtitles, but like Peaky Blinders, but you're usually good without them. I mean, I would assume basically if it's very like common words, you know all of them. It's just kind of like the more uncommon, more specialized terms that you probably like have struggles with. No, but Husbando's been playing the new Marvel Overwatch clone, whatever. And he's been playing as the squirrel chick. Marvel Rivals or whatever. Yeah, he's been playing as the squirrel chick. And he was just having a real good time. Playing with his buddies. And just making everybody laugh by saying, man, I nutted that person, I'm nutting all over this person, whatever, you know. They were having a good time. And someone was like, can you play a tank? And he's like, well, I could, but I'm really enjoying, like, I'm trying to nut here. Yeah, because the squirrel attacks with nuts or something. I don't know. It's a squirrel. She has like acorns or whatever. I don't know. Honestly, when I went in there and I thought he was playing Overwatch. And then I saw Spider-Man and I'm like, huh? She uses a slingshot with nuts. There you go. Banishers came out in February. A busy month so no one played it. It's a story-focused action RPG with elements from Witcher 3 and God of War. Morally ambiguous quest choices, investigations, that kind of thing. Well, wow, that sounds really cool. Did I ever see a trailer for that? Banisher's Ghosts of New Eden. No, I don't remember that name. You finally managed to order a PS5 disc drive after about a month. You have like 11 physical games that you can't play. Oh my gosh. Well, let's add it to my backlog. Add it to the backlog. They also developed Vampire. I feel like I vaguely remember, like maybe I saw a trailer for it. Was the full title announced when they first announced it? When we first saw trailers? Or was it just like a code name or like Banishers or something and then they added the Ghosts of New Eden part after? Because Banishers sounds kind of familiar, but Ghosts of New Eden does not. Okay, well, anyways. That's because Banishers is a very generic name. Yeah, that could be. That could be as well the reason. Okay. Alright, we're gonna play some Metaphor. Oh, and I need to make a post after the stream. If I don't forget, I mean, that I want to do our movie night this month. Like I want to get it over with like early as I can. So we're gonna watch The Naked Time for Patreon movie night, and it's gonna be either this coming Saturday or Sunday. So yeah. The Naked Gun. The Naked Time is a Star Trek episode. The one that you guys have been voting on. That one. The naked gun. Give that gun a sweater. It's winter time. You know? Doesn't feel like it. It's not super cold here. Well, I haven't really left the house in a few days, so I wouldn't really know. Never mind. I wouldn't know. Don't ask me. Hey, Nightwing. What's up? Okay, so what were we doing? Oh, we're about to leave. Oh, yeah. We were going on dates with everybody. At the festival, we were hanging out with our friends. And now we're about to leave to go to the next area. So we got to talk to everybody, and then we got to go to sleep and head on our way. When tomorrow comes. All right. When we first arrived, I never thought we'd be making the journey to Altaberry with hope in our hearts. Let the waves rock us then. We will prepare ourselves for the trials to come. I hope the brothers are okay. I don't think they know the particulars of our plan, but we can't let our guard down.
Well,
I just hope we can get out of here without being attacked.
I beg your pardon, but
Well, William, since we'll be journeying together for some time, I want to thank you for having me. I'm sad to leave my brother and will miss him dearly, but I know in my heart this will be a grand adventure.
Yes.
I cannot have my stomach grumbling while afield. I should buy myself a small ration of something before we depart. The trouble is finding a food that will not spoil. Okay, bedtime. Rest up.
good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I must say, I am sad to leave the island, if for no other reason than every meal here has been an utter delight. Wait, every meal you have from anywhere has been an utter delight. What are you talking about? I am most certain you said the same thing when we left Brylehaven and Martira. Yeah, pretty much what I was saying, Stroll. A new world of cuisine is but a few days away if you just be patient. Mind your tongue, Stroll. A few days is thrice as many meals. Wow, you're really taking this hard. Well, when you said your goodbyes to the people and the food, meet at the Gauntlet Runner. Give this lady some crackers or something.
Hold on.
Do I need to buy anything before heading out? When you're ready, everyone will be waiting for you at the Gauntlet Runner. I don't think I need to buy anything. But I guess we could check the general store? Where would that be?
Hey, mister.
what'll it be?
Oh, this is the meats place. What's this? Talismans. Oh, boy. Geldust. Talisman of the Fowl can be used in summon experiments. Oh, shoot. Can I sell something?
Now then.
Okay, good. Because I want to buy a talisman. Maybe. But I also wanted to buy some of this meat. So I could buy 2 meats for cooking. And then I could still buy 2 talismans. So this is the stuff for my summoner, right? Talisman of the Fowl, of the Raptor, of the Divine, of the Knight, of the Avatar, of the War God, of the Femme, of the Avian, and of the Fairy. I don't know what does what, so I'm just gonna Pick random, whatever sounds cool. I like, Avatar, because, like, you know, Avatar The Last Airbender. Represent. And then, War God.
Hey, mister.
Okay.
What now?
So, Yufa.
That.
So, wait, how does this work? I don't remember how to do this.
What now?
Do I need to go talk to, what's his name?
That's the way.
Now, where was I?
Fascinating.
We have a new archetype. Let's talk to him about that.
Welcome.
How do I talk to him about that? Listen.
I see.
I see more friends have joined your side, sharing in your dream, and with them you gather more of the heroic archetype's powers. Your own virtues are the driving force behind this. Keep your allies close, and wield your power anew. If a dream is beyond your reach alone, the support of allies can help you grasp it. Experiments. Summon experiments. Oh, it takes multiple to get. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, I can get two. I could get this one. You can now summon archetype to call upon Duskbone Knight who uses multi-target slash attacks. And we can get the Minotaur Vessel. We can summon the Guptaros King. He uses powerful multi-target strike attacks. Very cool. So the summoner can do good physical damage too.
That's right.
We still need 25 of them.
What would you care to know?
Okay, I think we're good then. Oh, hold on. Wait, is this new? Of magic formula apparently written by the king. It's entitled the Royal Magic, but it's written in a language I can't read. At the end of the document is the word bunny tails. According to Moore, it's a person's name. I feel like we've looked at this already, but let me read it just in case. I was hoping to speak further with you about that. I've recalled something after watching you and your allies in action. Oh, maybe we have new information about it. That mysterious language used in the formula. It's from the old world.
Then...
So it goes back to the time of that city we found buried beneath the Dragon Temple? Why would the king go out of his way to write in such an archaic language? The king was an avid researcher of magic and its origins. He even funded the Mage Academy from the royal treasury. It's not beyond possibility he would know such a language.
Huh.
And the person whose name is written, they're probably long dead? No, I'm not dead.
That is...
That I couldn't say for certain, but I did figure something else out. In front of the name is an alias, or perhaps more of a title. The True Seeker, Bunny Tails. Yet another connection to the archetype.
fascinating.
Intriguing, isn't it? Why is the Seeker archetype so important to the royal magic? Does it have powers we have yet to ascertain? Ah, how I yearn to decipher the scroll in its entirety. If you come upon any further truths, please examine the scroll again. Alright, sweet!
That's a
And
good
pet the kitty. Okay, now we can leave.
Oh. You'll come again.
I've been dead for a while. Oh no. Hello party, welcome. Hi Young, welcome. Happy Monday.
That's the way. That's the way.
All right, how much money do I have? What do you
Hey,
sell?
mister. Oh, it's you.
Oh, could I do this before? Oh, I could get it. Mossy weapon, mossy hard armor.
Can we talk?
We've got one.
Hey, mister. Oh, it's you. Can we talk?
We've got two of those. Okay, you know, we're probably good. All right, to the gauntlet runner.
Hey, mister.
All right then.
Hi, mister. Guess I have to walk there. But who says we gotta walk? Why walk when you can surf?
Pardon?
I'm gonna miss this place. It's really nice. Wow, they really did a good job cleaning up, huh? You wouldn't even be able to tell that there was a crazy festival. Everybody was getting drunk off those fruits.
Looks like the sea's settled somewhat. We've got a map of the Altaberry region too. I'd say we're set.
Now we can leave with our minds clear and pockets full, eh? Where are those brothers? Out on errands?
I say we just leave them behind.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Well, long as we've got a minute alone, let's go over our plan.
What if they're listening?
As soon as we get to Altaberry, we give Luis the fake lance Nuris made up for us.
While I hold on to the real one.
Then, on the eve of this divine relic dedication ceremony, we use the real lance to end this, once and for all. He doesn't know we've worked out its powers. We'll use that to our advantage. Juna, we'll need you to convince Luis to attend the eve of the festival.
Oh, I've been pestering him to do so for a while now. Don't want him spending the evening in his heavily fortified Skyrunner after all.
So where is the false lance in question?
Right here, ready to poke an eye out. Oh, what do you think? A dead ringer, eh?
Such detail. Even I can't tell them apart.
Well, let's not get them mixed up then.
When we get to Altaberry, we'll pass off the fake to Luis. Then, we execute our plan.
Oh, by the way, I was talking with the Magnus brothers earlier. Think they might be onto us.
Yeah, there definitely are.
That's not good. We'll need to be more careful.
Wait, footsteps. Speak of the devils. We'll need to hide the real lance.
You're late. We were about to leave you behind.
Right, all present and counted? Anchors away, what?
Aye aye, me hearties!
Never do that again, Yufa.
What's wrong then? Is that not the customary exclamation of sailors? Mr. Buckland was very specific.
Was he also very specific that you had to contort your voice in the most unnaturally sounding way?
I wouldn't believe everything he says.
'Tis a strange melancholy, leaving the people we have so recently come to know.
We'll be back. With some fantastic tales to tell them too.
Yes, certainly.
What you humming at?
This is Altaberry Heights. We'll make faster progress back on land.
Let's go! Here's Altaberry Heights. It's quite a ways. Think we'll make it in time? Without a problem. This fine wind will have us making landfall by the morrow. So the whole trip should be 2 nights with 3 days of travel. So I'll only have to endure 1 day of being rocked sick. Huh. Now there's a grim face if I ever saw one. Captain, for Stroll's sake, let us make haste.
Ha-ha! Tally-ho then!
Full speed ahead to Altaberry Heights, capital of Montario. Take care you don't tumble overboard now. Okay, this is exciting.
With a new ally in tow, the Gauntlet Runner at last departs the island toward the eastern side of the inland sea. Their destination is the Principality of Montario. Its vast mountain crags, so different from the western terrain, can be seen clearly from the water. Their forthcoming task would be their greatest trial yet. They felt the tension rise in wordless silence.
Indeed.
2 more days until we reach Altaberry, I think. Well, at least on this journey, we don't have to worry about the sea monster anymore.
Seriously.
You realize there was probably a way to get the lance that didn't involve saving the pagan girl, yeah? Though I suppose I can't complain since you got the lance the other way. Still, if you want Count Luis's favor, take my advice and stop playing the hero. That's, not gonna happen. Sorry. Thank goodness we're finally bidding farewell to that sweltering heat. The island and its people were absolutely lovely, though. How do the islanders deal with such heat? I suppose hair like mine only amplifies the problem. Yeah. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Gotta hand it to you. Can't believe you actually got that relic off him. Couldn't afford to cock up a job from Lord Luis, though, could you? Otherwise, you'd just be dead weight. Okay, so we can increase our imagination. What do we need to increase? Oh, that's wisdom. We don't need wisdom. I mean, we need wisdom, but we need tolerance, eloquence, and imagination to get to rank 4, probably first. So, see if we can do that with anyone. Otherwise, we will probably read a book that'll give us tolerance, because we need rank 4 tolerance in order to continue our quest line with Maria. Courage. What's this? Altar. It's an altar that Yufa built with the statue of the dragon god.
What do you want to do?
According to Yufa, it's a very sacred statue. The dragon god apparently grants special powers to those who use the statue to pray. Oh, our MP will increase. Okay.
Not doing.
Okay. Which book? Oh, new books have been added. How to walk outside the island. This appears to be a Mustari authored travelogue and guide of lands outside the island. It's been thoroughly annotated by Yufa. I have yet to start reading it. Mustari's guide to life outside the island. It must be tough for them. Tolerance. Okay, perfect. Exactly what I need. We're gonna read this. Read it. The travelogue offers an introduction to cultures and customs outside Virga Island, told through the Mustari author's first-hand experience. It contains practical guides for things like creating an altar while traveling or making eye contact. Oh, excuse me, with unmasked people. These encapsulate some of the difficulties Mustari people face living outside the island. Yufa must have read and reread this thoroughly. The book is nearly in tatters. Living in a totally foreign culture sounds so difficult, and yet this author and Yufa are jumping right into it. Seeing their willingness to embrace other cultures and values increases my tolerance. Yes, Maria, here we come! I'm coming for you! Pick it up. Pick up more next time.
Runner arrives at Cliffshade Camp just as the curtain of night descends on the wilderness. Ideal for their cover, it works both ways, as monsters and rogues alike await their victims in the shadows of the rocks. Only a gauntlet runner offers peace of mind against such dangers, a large reason why they are so sought after.
Indeed.
We've been on this damn gauntlet runner in the water for so long that for a second I forgot that it could go on land too. I was like, wait, how am I gonna keep reading my book if we get off the boat? But no, we're just gonna take it all the way there. I can feel the temperature dropping since we made landfall. I'll bet it'll be pretty cold in Altaberry. Are we gonna get to see some snow maybe? Okay, I'm gonna go back to tolerance. We're gonna read more of our book. That Mustari festival on the island weren't too bad, eh? Reminds me a bit of the bashes we used to have with the other Parapus lads. Lady Juna's smile, though. That was the biggest surprise. Never seen her so... never mind. Forget I said anything. Can we cook anything new? Something we don't have anything of yet? Oh, we can. We can cook stale black bread. Let's make some of those. I'm guessing we're gonna... Oh, Hulkenberg? Oh, I thought it was Heisme. He's the bread guy. Okay, that's fine. I'm not upset.
Hail!
There is much to discover on your first trip to any town. That said, I tend to focus on the various cuisines on offer. I find it fascinating that a dish using the same combination of ingredients can result in something altogether different, depending on who cooked it.
That's...
Perhaps the same could be said of people. Every new experience and smallest wisdom gained influences who we are. To that end, what if I abandoned my usual methods and opened my mind? Were I to challenge myself thusly, could a new creation be born? Let's make some bread. I started preparing food with Hulkenberg, trusting our sixth senses. What are you doing? Aren't we making bread? Maybe it's more of like a meat pie. I don't know. Yeah, that sound, I've never really enjoyed that sound. Hi, Free. Yeah, that's some really weird bread you're making there, girl. Yeah. Well, these ingredients are the same as they've ever been, but today their luster is brighter, don't you think?
You see?
Never drop your guard, and especially not when you think you won. It is at that moment that we fall back on our most common habits. Wow, what an aromatic and creative dish we've made.
All right.
Stale black bread is complete. Take in the aroma. 'Tis truly one of a kind, is it not? It's supposed to be stale? Okay. Thanks, Hulkenberg. I really appreciate that. Let's continue reading How to Walk Outside the Island. Mustari's Guide to Life Outside the Island. And gain some tolerance. Let's read. The section on Grand Trad contains a list of recommended shops to visit. The words "must go" are written in small letters next to some, presumably by Yufa. However, the author does advise against praying at restaurants in Grand Trad. Doing so will greatly increase the chances of being kicked out, apparently. Living in a totally foreign culture sounds so difficult, and yet this author and Yufa are jumping right into it. Seeing their willingness to embrace other cultures and values increases my tolerance. Maria! I'm almost there. We have one more chapter of this book to read. Is that going to get us to rank 4 tolerance? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Fresh stale bread. Just made it. Crunchy, squishy, and stale. Yay. We now stand among the mountains. I have long gazed at the peaks of Montario from the island, but I never imagined I would see them this close. Altabury remains cold year-round, so quite accordingly, its people have perfected the art of piping hot stew. And it's home to the foremost opera house in the kingdom, as well. Opera house? I suppose that will be the stage of our confrontation with Louise.
I guess.
Let's keep our hopes high.
So?
Let's make sure all our preparations are complete by tomorrow night. About time we made it to the mountains. Never much minded sea travel myself. Basilia, though, he turns green at the thought.
Hey.
Seems like Del's foot's all healed up now, thanks to Lady Rala. Now what's got you looking so pleased? Can't make sense of any of all this. I might have pulled some strings, but don't you worry about it. Nothing new we can make. How to walk outside the island. Let's finish the book. A section detailing the small, cute animals that exist outside the island is particularly worn. Yufa must have returned to this section often. But it goes on to depict some methods mainlanders use to keep and raise animals for food. I can feel the author's and Yufa's shock through the pages. Living in a totally foreign culture sounds so different, and yet this author and Yufa are jumping right into it.
Now then.
Get that tolerance up, baby! Yay! Oh, we can finally continue with Maria. Feels good. Feels good. We gotta get eloquence and imagination next. Nice.
All right.
Whoa. Try to scoot over a bit to be a little bit more centered. And, controller just flew off my lap.
Come look at this.
Ahoy, you lot aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes!
The Gauntlet Runner makes a short stop in front of Colorodeo Cliff, a bluff so tremendous it fills one's vision. Its massive fissure is said to be the vestige of a god's wrath, as only a force capable of splitting heaven and earth could cause it. Perfectly balanced by the work of nature, or the wrath of gods extolled in the myths of creation, none can say.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Whoa.
Absolutely incredible. I've heard of sheer cliffs before, but I never imagined something like this. Indeed, falling off that precipice would be unfathomably terrifying. And exhilarating, I imagine. Makes me want to scream. I don't know why, but I suddenly want to scream out into the distance.
On guard!
Damned boar-faced sanctus scullions! Hulkenberg will take any opportunity to just yell obscenities at whoever is annoying her at the moment.
What?
Yeah. Oi, what's gotten into you? My, that was rather pleasing. It's quite refreshing, you know, to pull your voice from the very bottom of your gut and yell in such a manner.
Speaking of...
I am reminded of the time you were all yelling before me. It was a rather terrible experience, I admit, but if I may, I would like to try my hand at this yelling. Oh, I love this.
Listen!
Never again shall I sleep in a roach-infested inn! I feel ya.
Yes.
I'm with you there.
How amusing. I would also like to try screaming as well. Ahem. What's the matter? I fully intended to do it, but the words just won't come out at all, and Oh, this girl is just too charming. Never change, love. Well, does anyone else have something to yell about? I sense that gazing off the cliff's edge and being filled with an unexplainable urge to scream has somehow brought into my wisdom.
All right.
That was amazing.
As for me,
Oh, then I suppose it's old Neris's turn. I prepared a list of complaints that I wish I could recite to you all on a daily basis, and... rather chilly out here, isn't it? We should head back before we all catch a cold. Yes, we shouldn't allow ourselves to spend too much time on these distractions.
bombs away!
But I must scream! Well, at least you have a mouth, Neris. Be thankful of that. As always, I've drawn this place. Here.
The Gauntlet Runner stops amidst rocky terrain as twilight envelops the wilderness in darkness. The twinkling lights are not all stars. Some are the eyes of monsters, peering through the dark. To await the dawn in comfort and peace is a privilege only the Gauntlet Runner can provide.
We've only got a limited amount of time left to enjoy these quiet moments. Once we get to Altaberry, well, you know what's gonna happen.
We shall see.
Hey.
The night chills are creeping in. Suppose that means we're closing in on Altaberry. And once the land is in Lord Louise's hands, I'll be out of your hair, eh? The days really flew by. At this pace, we'll reach Altaberry sometime tomorrow. You got the lance in the end, so I'll not deny you've got the skills for this. But I'll still be watching you until it's in Count Luis's hands. Okay, we want to increase our imagination. The only question is... Oh, I've already done that. Who do we want to do that with? With Yufa?
Pardon me, but...
Oh, William. Are you free at the moment? I just finished meditating and I'd like to talk with you a bit, if you don't mind.
Let's talk.
Whew. I've only heard about the outside world from imported books and my brother's stories. I can't believe that starting today, I will travel those lands myself. I never would have had the confidence to attempt such a venture on my own. I'm truly glad to have met you and everyone else, William. Welcome to the team.
Nice to meet you.
Once again, welcome to the team.
Yes, of course.
I know I lack experience, but I want only to contribute to this effort. I'm grateful for your guidance and encouragement. Speaking of which, Juna graciously gave me some advice about trips such as this one. She said, make sure you keep your eye on your wallet whenever you're in town, and never ever ever follow a stranger somewhere. Juna's kindness truly knows no end. I feel quite lucky to go on a trip with so many wonderful people watching over me. Oh, and that reminds me, I meant to ask you, what were things like when you began this journey, William? I must admit, I'm somewhat curious about the place where your mission began. It is my hope that one day, when this is all over, that I may visit it. I felt my imagination grow as Yufa and I discussed the possibilities ahead of us. Woo, that's a big jump. Wow. Our imagination is now rank 4. We're revolutionary. Okay.
Why, that's...
Very good. Oh, I'm sorry. I was having so much fun talking with you that time escaped me. Is it alright if we continue?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Tis nearly time.
'Tis only a ways further until we reach Altaberry. The city is likely abuzz with activity related to Saint's Day. I wonder if Luis is already there. Sooner or later we have to hand Dracodius over to him. One must wonder what the brothers will tell him of our time on the island. I hope they will leave out any unnecessary details.
Got it?
We just have to stand tall and be confident. If you have to tell a lie, look them straight in the eye and say every word like you truly believe it.
All right then.
Tonight, we'll deliver the lance to Louise. This will be the last time we'll be able to relax for a while. Once we arrive, we'll be jumping right into it. I can't blame you for feeling nervous. After all, we know what's coming. Okay, sounds good. So, we're gonna take a break in a second. The Divine Lance. They call it a reclamation, but those Sanctus are pillaging the pagans' treasures. Plain and simple. Sanctism's got nothing for us. We've got no faith in their god or their ancestors, or their sanctors. That's why we stand with Count Luis.
Got it.
Okay.
What now?
All right. Let's take a quick break. Since it's been 1 hour since we started this live stream, and then we'll be right back and we will continue. So I'll see you guys in a moment.
Alrighty. Oh, I'm back. Okay. We're ready to continue? Thank you. I think we're gonna have a bunch of story stuff coming up. So I would like to increase my eloquence. But I don't remember... Oops. If one of these books will give me that. I think so, but I don't remember which one. Maybe Pride and Persuasion. Yes. Okay, let's read that. It's gonna work on my, you know, kingly attributes. My royal traits. Let's try to get everything to rank 4. And we're about to land on a new place here.
Speaking.
Oh. I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
Before Altabury's mountains, the Gauntlet Runner sets upon the murky graveyard. The colossal bridges overhead are an impressive sight. During the Annex War, this land was a fierce battleground. Many soldiers, unable to return to their loved ones, found their final rest here. But few honor the dead. Their spirits take no solace. Their tragic remains are desecrated by wild dogs, leaving their bones exposed to the elements.
Whoa. Murky graveyard. Oh my gosh.
Look at it.
There's just skulls, bones everywhere. Whoa. These bridges are huge. Tis an area defined by its numerous valleys. The bridges connect the flatlands and increase the amount of places in which people may live. Ah, that makes sense. But if these bridges were to fall in battle, those people would end up isolated.
Hey.
Yes, all very fascinating, but have you looked at what's directly in front of you? Those are like the bones of people, aren't they?
They're remains of those who fell during the Annex War. This was the site of a fierce battle, and the dead were left to the elements, denied the dignity of a proper burial. This land is tragic. Or is tragic, and we shouldn't disrespect the fallen here.
Yeah.
Indeed, I can't bear to think of something on this scale happening again. It brings me no pleasure to see it, yet 'tis valuable to experience the cold reality of battle beyond the legends and tales of valor. Carve this memory into your hearts.
That is why the magla that drifts about this place carries such an oppressive weight. I can feel the sadness and regret of those whose lives come to an end here.
I feel as though my wisdom has deepened after considering those who found their eternal rest here.
All right.
Hey.
Something wrong, Nurse? Your face has gone blue. Are you scared? Perhaps this place scares you, Nurse? My powers of imagination are more robust than most.
Why, Nurse? I'm surprised you put any stock in scary stories. You're a more gentle soul than I give you credit for.
Too true, too true. Before all else, I am a delicate flower.
Well then.
Shall we make a quiet departure so as not to rouse the dead?
That's my fault.
I'm sorry to have made such a mess. I would like to give those who died a proper send-off, and drew this with that in mind. Okay, yes, I'm sure. Maria would love to see that. I'll take this with me so that I don't forget the people whose lives came to an end here. Hopefully he didn't draw like the skulls.
Altabury Heights,
just the bridges.
capital of the Principality of Montario, the eastmost country annexed into the Kingdom of Uchronia. The mountain path leading to the city begins near the coastline, but few Gauntlet runners can contend against its steep slope. Those who complete the arduous climb are rewarded. City lights, dusted with snow, twinkle beautifully in the valley. But what awaits the party there is no reward, but their greatest trial thus far. The hour of reckoning draws near, and they steel themselves anew.
The seat of Sanctism, Altabury. Truly, I never thought I would see it in person. What is that giant structure?
The monolith. In Sanctus Scripture, they tell of how the stone was shaped by God's own hand.
It's afloat. I'd only heard rumors that it didn't touch the ground, but to see it now.
Are we finally moving again?
Just another trip for our songstress.
That looks crazy.
We're here at last.
It's beautiful, but kind of haunting in a way. We decided to present Luis with Dracodios, Lance of the Dragon God, aboard his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius, or Charadrius. Caradrius? Let's hope he doesn't find out the lance is a fake.
Well done. So this is the Lance of Legend, is it?
I am called Euphausia, priestess of the island. For personal reasons, I have joined them on their journey.
You do not detest me?
I owe my life to them, and I understand they operate under your guidance.
Indeed. I had heard you were able to obtain the lance without incurring the islanders' hatred. Quite a feat, now that I know it to be true. Well done. At last, it seems that even fate has abandoned Forden. Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this. If the islanders could not be persuaded, my next course would have been to raze their village to the ground. The Caradrius' batteries would make that a fairly simple task.
Luis is just... he's so brutal, like... Oh, so you don't hate me? Well, I was gonna burn your town to the ground. Do you hate me now?
What?
Why are you surprised? At times, sacrifice is necessary to save the many. Was that not the exact reasoning by which your countrymen would have seen you die?
You're...
Have the lance brought to my chamber later. Thank you for your hard work in spite of your wound. Take care of yourselves. Now we need only to wait until tomorrow for the Saints' Day festival.
Well, that's probably gonna give Fidelio something to think about. He prioritized helping the people who helped him when he was injured, who took him in and cared for his wounds and stuff. And I feel like he probably got a little bit attached to the village in a way. And just to hear Luis say like he was gonna burn it to the ground, that's gotta, you know, maybe make him doubt a little bit about Luis. He already is maybe doubting, but maybe a little bit more.
The whole event will be held over 2 days at the Opera House.
The first day is the eve of the festival, and I'm scheduled to sing. Hope you're looking forward to it.
Main festivities start on the second day. That's when all these divine relics will be dedicated and sealed. It's aimed at proving beyond a doubt that Sanctism is the highest authority.
All kind of daft though, isn't it? If they were that confident in their scriptures, you'd think they wouldn't have to bother with all that.
This is where Forden dies. He and Sanctism itself. At the very least, it's worth giving him a memorable end.
Lord Louise, I do hope you'll come and watch me sing this time. We missed you at the opening ceremony. If you're not there, it'll hardly be worth it.
You needn't worry. Having come all this way, it would be a waste not to show.
Well, I'm off to check out the Opera House. Want to make sure everything's shipshape for my solo, of course. The rest is up to you.
You have all performed admirably. You exceeded my every expectation. Soon, Forden's reign will come crashing down. From this point onward, I would have you forfeit the competition and dedicate yourself fully to my campaign.
Understood.
For now, rest your wings a while. Tomorrow's festivities will be a grand show indeed.
Man, what's gonna happen after this? Oh my gosh.
It seems the land's passed muster. Eurus is a peerless craftsman, if not else.
No,
Yufa, are you okay?
he would have destroyed my home. How could he suggest such carnage with not a shade of guilt?
He's a little bit of a psychopath, I think.
I was sure that deep down, all people are inherently good at heart. Now, you made it sound like you were bound to kill him at any cost. And now I understand why.
I see. Then let's get back on track and go find ourselves an inn. You've got more supporters now. I dare say we'll find better lodging than we could before.
I wouldn't be so sure. This city's in the palm of Forden's hand, and we're the ones who humiliated him during the exhibition.
All the same, we're about to do something big. To be honest, I'll take anywhere, so long as I can stretch out.
Let's just set up camp right here. It's cold. Brr.
It's cold.
Yeah, I'm freezing my wings off.
Well, this girl needs at least some socks and some pants.
Then why don't we look for an inn run by a Mustari?
I thought this city was the seat of the church.
In times before the church, it said many diverse faiths and teachings took root in this city. That's why Montario is the only mainland nation that trades with the islands.
Indeed. My grandfather often said that until his generation, the only prominent building of the Sanctus Church was that opera house. Though the prevailing story now, of course, is that Sanctism reclaimed this land from malevolent pagans.
Either way, I'm certain there should be quite a few Mustari who feign conversion and live in seclusion.
If one of these Mustarians really exists, it may work in our favor. Let's look for it.
That sounds great.
Speaking of,
If it is a Mustari-owned inn we seek, then I know of one in the center of town. 'Tis called Skyward Tavern. I recall it being rather pleasant, with very little that would point to its Mustari roots.
certainly.
It was on Dia Franco Street, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, so cold. At least Hulkenberg is in her element. Can we get going before we freeze, though? Yes, ma'am. No, actually, we need to explore everything. We need to talk to everyone. Oh, let's hit up the memorandum. Montario Opera House. An opera house built long ago in Montario's capital of Altaberry. Mostly reserved for special sanctus functions, the theater's unorthodox structure is born of being carved out of a cave from the foot of the rocky mountain below the monolith. Famed for its opulent grandeur, it boasted the highest guest capacity in the kingdom until the building of the Regolith Grand Cathedral. Oh, Lost Dragon Grace Shinjuku. An untouched city ruined deep underground in the Dragon Temple. Despite being underground, it somehow sits below a sky, and by all indications, it was built by a civilization completely unlike the nations of today. It stands as material proof that the history taught by Sanctism is a lie. The true power of Dracodios. The divine lance enshrined in the Dragon Temple, capable of drawing on the dragon god Et's power by Yufa's will. It was also discovered that the lance had the singularly unique property of being able to nullify certain types of magic, including the protections of royal magic. In other words, this spear could take the life of any candidate. no matter their standing. Monolith. A massive, naturally levitating rock at the highest point of elevation in the heart of Altabury, said to be a rock shaped by God's own hands. The mysterious site was proclaimed sacred ground by the Sanctus Church. It is theorized that it levitates because of a large magma crystal vein in the nearby land, but the church's designation prevents scholars from approaching, so the surrounding geology has never been researched to full understanding. We're not in island territory anymore. Mustari Third Eye. A third eye on the forehead of the Mustari tribe. While their two opposing eyes see plainly, like other tribes, their third eye can perceive magla as shapes and colors, rather than the usual vague sensory suggestions. However, sensitivity varies from person to person. While some can perceive it only faintly, there are others, such as Yufa, who can see the flow of magla very clearly. Notably, the purple of the third eye does not move as the other two do, as it does not see in the same way. The third eye's lid remains in a perpetual half-open state, unless forced open with conscious effort. Interesting. Oh, bonds unfettered since we maxed them out, huh? Oh, along their journey, Stroll discovers the inheritance of House Haliatus left to him by his parents. The fortune was, in reality, the residents of Halia who survived the tragedy, people who the late Lord Haliatus had always considered his true treasures. Stroll uses what is left of his house's fortune to help the former Halians, and the ideology his parents lived by clicks into place for him. As their beloved son, Stroll vows to put his life on the line to fight for the restoration of peace. Bonds unfettered. Hulkenberg. In Grand Trad, Hulkenberg reunites with the newly minted commander of the Royal Knights, Rodanth, who she once counted as a friend and ally. She soon discovers that he has been corrupted beyond redemption, as he would unjustly target his opposition or falsely accuse people of treason to execute them. Angered by his tyranny, Hulkenberg challenges Rodanth to a duel, and upon victory he is apprehended by the Shadow Guard. Hulkenberg, who demonstrated her knightly virtue through her actions and not by means of her family or status, gained the confidence of the knights who witnessed the event, who view her as a model of the knighthood. Very good, very good. Prince of Montario. An elderly rogue man who is prince of the Principality of Montario, the eastern country that is part of the 3 United Kingdoms. One of the 5 members of Senate, he rushed to Grand Trad following the sudden death of the king. Montario has been the center of sanctism since annexation, and the ruling family, that is, the once royal family of Montario, has been devout sanctists for generations. Interestingly, it is perhaps due to the royal family of Montario's close ties with Forden's family that Forden was able to ascend to the highest position in sanctism despite being rogue. Okay. Prince of Oceania. One of the 5 members of the Senate, a Roussant man serving as Lord of the Principality of Oceania, the western country of the 3 United Kingdoms. He rushed to Grand Trad following the sudden death of the king. Gosh, there's so much that I have not read. Let's see. Montario's Saints' Day. The largest sanctive festival in the faith that takes place every autumn in Altabury. Highly devout followers will go to great risk to make the pilgrimage at least once in their lives. According to religious scripture, God used his precious hands to bless the land of the earth 4 times. The last of these blessings occurs in autumn, and the festival is held in celebration. The scriptures also teach that the monolith is evidence of God's favor upon the world, and that the plentiful grain harvests of autumn shew the bounty and glory of his blessing. Okay, that's probably enough for now. Some really good info.
Well met, eh?
It's snowing. Let's take a
All right.
look at our map. Well, we can't see too much yet because we haven't explored. But this is Altaberry. We welcome ye to Altaberry. Good lord, aren't you that elder candidate? Out with you! Go back whence you came. This land is under the protectorate of the Sanctus Church. We've no shelter for heathens. I guess we've reached some level of notoriety, haven't we? You know, even if we drop out of the race, officially, we're not gonna lose our standing with the people. Like, Forden was... I mean, not Forden, but Luis was on the rock as one of the top 3 long before he officially entered the race. And, hi, Nadim. How's my Monday? Pretty good. How was yours? Looking great as usual, thank you. Hope you've been well.
This is
Traveling
the best.
performer. I hear there's a motley crew of candidates gathered here. This year's Saints' Day is looking to be the most festive celebration we've had yet. I've heard rumors those relics once belonged to the church, which would mean His Eminence Forden's standing is as good as assured. Man, look at this place. Look at this view. And then there's the king's face over top of us, even though it's kind of hard to see it fully here.
What in the
That monolith, though. So there's the opera house right there above William's head. There's the entrance to the opera house. I'm excited for this. I want to see
What
something. Calendar. So Montario Saints Day Eve. Montario Saints Day. So which day is the... Is Saints Day Eve the festival eve that Juna's gonna sing at? And that's when we're supposed to do the assassination?
Stop!
You're the elder who made a mess of the exhibition in Brylehaven, aren't you? Listen here, Altaberry is the strongest of the Sanctus Church. You don't stand a chance. Okay.
Hey, listen.
Whatever you say, buddy.
My wits have left me, I believe.
What are you doing? Lying in the middle of a public route? Are you quite alright? You do realize you're in the way, don't you? Why, I never. Don't just stare. Get up. Away with you. So these people that are afflicted with this weird condition, there's a lot of them in Grand Trad.
Listen.
I wonder if they're just recently popping up here in Altaberry.
There's nothing there.
It's a big city, so let's try to stay on the route we have to be on for now. Fine. But I want to explore. Oh, look, here's one of the candidates, right?
Yes, hello.
Rudolph. Nice sword. Whoa. Taking kind of a aggressive stance there. Not in my wildest imaginings did I believe you'd survive long enough to meet me here in Altaberry. In all honesty, I'm shocked you made it past the exhibition. Nevertheless, you'll be sorry to know I've acquired my offering relic as well. Such a spectacular offering will surely astound citizens and candidates like me. So Rudolph is the guy who is... My notes here. He's the guy who said that military strength is basically his deal. That's his thing. What's this place? Can I go in here? Oh, recruitment center. Oh, I can? There's probably nothing yet, though. Until... Yeah. Come back later. Okay. We gotta do some story stuff first before we can really explore the town.
Forden's the only game in town.
Jeez, what's wrong with all these people? They're evil sounding cackling. I missed somebody. They were hiding behind this cart here. Behind this wagon. Phew, finally got those nattering nobles off my carriage. It's always like this around Saints' Day.
I just can't abide how self-absorbed all these hoity-toits are. I'm so cold. Stop, I'm wagon sick. Forget Altaberry is up on a bloody mountain, did ya? If you don't like the carriage, go on and buy yourself a gauntlet runner, why don't ya? Suppose that'd put me right out of a job, though. This poor guy.
What in the blade? Oh, cripes.
Wonderful, isn't it?
Oh, there.
You there? Is the view not spectacular here? That impressive structure out there is called the Monolith. The rumors were true. It looks like a sculpture jutting out of the sky, more than the ground. Truly a sight to behold. With the Opera House at its base, it's truly this city's landmark. 'Twas well worth the trip from Grand Trad to lay eyes upon it.
Wonderful, isn't
Okay,
it?
I haven't explored Altaberry enough to really answer this myself, but for those of you that have played this or seen enough of this game,
That's the one from the exhibition.
what capital city is your guys' favorite? Is it Grand Trad, Brylehaven, or, I mean, this view is just gorgeous though, or Altaberry? Look at the mountains. I do love this mountainous region. The snow is really cool. I kind of like this place.
Say there.
Right. You!
So you're the elder causing all the rumors? That other candidate, Lovelace, has been searching all over for you. I don't know what you did to the lad, but I don't want any trouble in this city. Am I clear? Lovelace is looking for us? Ghetto, you like the vibe of Altaberry? Look at this. Whoa, look at them eyes. Of the capitals, maybe Brylehaven, but you like Etruria more than any of them. Well, I mean, same. But if I were to include Etruria in there, then it would be an unfair advantage to Etruria. Only thing down there is the hot spring and the magic shop. Hardly worth the climb back up. This whole city was excavated out of a mountainside. You get used to it, I suppose. Ooh, they probably won't let me explore down here yet, though, huh? Oh, they will. Ooh, look at this.
Oh, cripes.
I'm here to celebrate Saints' Day, but one wrong turn and I'm utterly lost. Oh dear, there's something foul in the air. Where in heaven's name am I? In this city, the upper classes reside in luxury in their mansions up high, while those of lower means and values disgrace the public order down below. That seems to be the case.
This place.
This is the hot spring. Ooh, we'll come back later. That seems to be the case with a lot of these big cities. There's the rich people, and then there's the very poor people.
I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin.
Ooh, I kind of spent all my money though, so I'm not sure if I have money to... I got a discount from Alonso. That's nice. Let's see. Well, we've already bought. Oh no, it's new. No, I have these already though. I'm gonna stock up on... Oh gosh, I could spend all my money here if I wanted. Some of this. The Flamma bottles. Maybe a few more ice chunks. Can never be too careful. Okay. This place is cool. Cool looking.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin.
Oh lord, I came back up a different way than I went down. Didn't I? Well.
We'll visit the other shops, like, later. Because I don't have money.
I fear the increasing number of warrior monks as Saint's Day approaches. We have converted to their Sanctus faith, yet they still despise us. Somewhere in their hearts, they still see us as lesser. I couldn't tell you how many Mustari have been imprisoned for crimes they didn't commit.
Well, that's not nice.
Can't be.
Besides, Luis, all the candidates gathered here are intimidating and truly fearsome in a fight. Just being near them has me quivering. Oh, even me? Do I have you shaking in my boot? In your boots? In my boots? Oh, who's this one?
Well, well.
Julian. Did I write any notes about Julian? Julian. No, I didn't. Well, color me surprised. Your being here tells me you've also obtained a divine relic. I hardly had to lift a finger to get mine, thanks to my contacts, but I can only imagine the toll it must have taken you. By the by, here's a podium in the... Oh, there's a podium in the city too, isn't there? I'd see them frequently in Brylehaven, to be honest.
How absurd!
I couldn't bear to listen. Those were the ravings of a madman, a cheap ale, the only purpose of which was to intoxicate the masses. Perhaps it's time I look to the pulpit. Electing a king and looking to the future requires the acumen of an enlightened thinker.
Come take a gander.
Saint's Day is the best, even in cold like this. I'm raking in the sales. Sanctifex Forden and Saint Rella's portraits are high in demand this year. I did hope Master Godot's would be moving a little better. He is a candidate for the throne after all. Oh well, I suppose I overpriced him. Oh, she does, like portraits? Portrait artist?
What's up?
Looking for a place to stay. The inn's right up ahead, mate.
I'll take the crown now.
Oh, here's our podium.
My money's hang on a minute, you.
We're restricting the number of people on this path due to construction. Only those with a valid permit may pass through this way. Where do I get a permit? Permits are distributed to those who made donations to the church. Besides, aren't you the elder candidate at the center of so much gossip? Your foul reputation is spread as far as this city. I'd give up on seeking passage here if I were you.
What foul reputation? We haven't done anything wrong. Something tells me he's not going to see things our way, though.
Elden rubbish.
There's Godot. Behold the power of God. Glory to Sanctism.
Right? Godot, Forsen's right-hand man. The two most popular Sanctus candidates. Forden's no joke on his own, but between the two of them, they really came out swinging, huh? At this rate, the tournament is going to be a joke.
I'll take the crown now.
Okay.
You're not serious.
What you got? Excuse me, but have you ever considered growing flowers? Oh, sounds interesting. But it sounds like too much of a time commitment? Well, that's certainly understandable. I not only sell beautiful flowers, but also special seeds. Perhaps some Hero's Jeweled Root Seed are more your style? Yes. 5,000?
What do you want to do?
Let me get one. Let me get one.
My sincere...
Woohoo! Too bad I can't afford one more. We'll have to come back to this place. Doesn't that give like 3,000 or like 1,000 or something? Experience.
Do you need something?
The church is up these stairs. Keep going up and you'll find the Montario Opera House. You've come for Saint's Day, haven't you? If you're looking for an inn, take the path down. Ooh, this goes to the Opera House.
How grand.
I don't have any money.
How grand.
Well, now, what are we on about?
This city will surely flourish by hosting the tournament during Saint's Day, but it vexes me we must receive such a swath of unruly, impious rabble. I only wish they showed the proper respect for these hallowed celebrations. I'll throw them in the dungeons if they continue behaving like ill-mannered swine. Damn, just like that?
Oi!
Closure, come to buy some water, have you? Fruit cordials. I could buy the 3 that they have. And that's good enough for me. The dedication ceremony will take place at the Opera House above here, won't it? Oh, I can't wait. Yo, let's check it out. Bum, 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 bum.
Well, nothing I can do.
Whoa, good view of the face from over here. Look at, there's the other side of the city.
Huh.
Check view of Altaberry. Oh, I guess that we'll do that later. We could probably get wisdom.
Just sublime.
Hello there.
Didn't they tell you at the Blue Sky Bridge only those with permits are allowed on this road? Okay, fine. But what if I have a cool magic surfboard sword? Could I get a pass?
So irreverent.
Have you seen the White Clouds over there? Those brazen bastards are acting like they own the place in our very own holy city. Though they may be feared as the strongest army in the nation, we warrior monks still have our pride. We'll be hosting the most eminent dignitaries in the nation and the divine relics. I swear in the name of sanctism that our security will be impenetrable. I bet those monk soldiers are itching to get their hands on Louise. Huh, how foolish. It'd be a futile effort. They can't lay a finger on him because of the king's protective magic after all. Oh, but if we have a Dracodios. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we can't go in here yet.
It's not.
Alright. Is everyone okay over here? Alright, let's find our lodgings. I can take a hint.
Proper aces.
Hello, Vic. How you doing? Good evening.
How grand. How grand.
Hello there.
Beg pardon? Well then, if you say you'll help.
You're looking for an inn run by the Mustari tribe, just go down this path and it'll be on your right. If my memory serves me right, I believe it's called the Skyward Tavern. That sounds like the place we're looking for. There's more. Chilling on his bench.
Ridiculous.
Luis is the wretched knave who commanded his subordinates to steal the royal scepter from the Grand Cathedral in Grand Trad. I can only imagine that what wicked tricks that villain has up his sleeve for Saint's Day. No harm in preparing for the worst, I always say. Rudolph's runner.
Here.
As expected from Rudolph, his runner looks like it's ready for war. I hope we don't have to get in a fight with this thing anytime soon. Oh, foreshadowing? Let's go. I'll beat him up. Godot's runner. Sure feels like a long time ago we first fought against Godot and his runner, and he's hated you ever since.
Wait a second!
Amazing.
Oh, there's Loveless. Apparently he's been looking for us.
You little.
Oh, what? Oh ho, look who decided to turn up. You've got some nerve showing that mug in front of me. What? Did we do something to you? Oh, playing the fool, are we? I see your game. But what's good for the goose is good for the... Oh, I'll settle the score with you shortly. Maybe he's had one too many. We'll let him be for now. What did I do to you? Is it because we defeated that one thing? What's this place here? Oh, Milo's runner. I remember he was after something in one of the dungeons, in like a forest or something.
A deck modeled after a stage with a statue of himself on top. Milo sure has a lot of confidence, doesn't he? Though I wish he cared about anything other than beauty.
Yeah. His wings don't even go like that. What a lie. Alright, we finally made it to the end. Skyward Tavern.
Welcome. Wait. A band of youths with a knight and a yew chief. Are you perhaps the candidate who brought Joanna the Sanctoress to confess?
One glance and you knew. Listen, we just...
I don't care if you did the deed or not, but please take your business elsewhere. I'm sorry, but I have my own reputation to think about.
What?
You follow Sanctism's teachings?
You? A Mystari who wears no mask?
I'm Euphazia. I'm the priestess of Verga. No, of Edria.
The priestess? Impossible. The island priestess would never leave the village behind.
Well, times are changing, bud.
I have my reasons, but I wish to see the outside world that I might better protect our island. I have no proof, but...
You would raise another tribe to the throne.
'Tis a longer story than we've time to tell. We only wish to avoid a tyrant's reign. Yet 'tis not from our own ambition that I speak so. The throne belongs to one truly worthy.
But if you insist, we will leave.
It's just... You look so like the priestess before you, I can't just turn you away. Fine. You can stay here, as long as you don't make trouble for me.
Thank you. I suppose it is easier to understand each other without the masks in the way.
Not all of us mainland Mystari hate the Sanctus Church. We'd rather preserve the peace we have. And, well, it's a sorry excuse for an innkeep who turns away travelers.
That's right.
Thank you. We're in your debt.
For just doing the bare minimum? Come on now. Wow, look at this place.
Look, they've got food and booze here too. And it's so much cooler, which means fewer bugs. Perfect.
Heisme will be happy.
It seems they have an imitation of the island spring here. We can bathe. I should invite Juno when she's back.
Bathe? You'd be mad to hope a hot spring replica could take the edge off this chill.
Cold or not, there's nothing more refreshing than bathing. Would you care to join us?
I should think not. For reasons too numerous to count.
Why?
Anyway, strategy meeting. Let's get on with it.
Did his voice crack?
Anyway, strategy meeting. Let's get on with it.
So we seek to assassinate Luis. A difficult task. But you look to have an idea. Let's have it.
First, the when. Under normal circumstances, we'd want to get him on the move. Maybe walking through a crowd while he's got less guards. That would be the plan. But unfortunately, that'd only work if he was someone with common sense. Someone without combat ability. Or someone who'd want to avoid collateral damage. And that isn't Luis. Worst case, he uses civilians as shields while more of his personal guard catch up. And things go sideways before we can get it done.
But once he's inside the Opera House, he'll have a security detail at his beck and call. Even if we can sneak in, getting to him.
If we can't target him in transit, and we've practically zero chance of getting close to him, that leaves us with only one option.
Attack from a distance, join his personal guard. Attack using magic. Oh, we gotta get close. We gotta get all up in there. Join the personal guard.
Join his personal guard ourselves?
I considered that, but it might be tricky. We can't guarantee he'd allow it, and besides...
The real lance is overflowing with Magla. It would be a dangerous gamble to keep it on hand. That sort of power is easily noticed.
Okay. Attack from a distance.
We attack from a distance.
Exactly.
A bow and arrow isn't gonna do much good, right? It needs to be the lance.
Of course. So, what if we threw the lance? Pierced him through from a distance?
I think my idea is better.
Yufa, as the priestess, you can command the lance to return to you if it's far away, right?
Oh. I didn't know about that part. Okay.
You would have me use that power in reverse to cast it out instead.
According to Juna, the ceiling of the Opera House has a chandelier big enough to support a person. From above, we'll target Luis in the royal box seats.
You realize the entire audience is below that lighting? A stunt like that would get us noticed instantly. Wait, are you suggesting we do this during the show?
Luis will be distracted. It's the best opportunity we could ask for. Besides, with Yufa there, we can even recover the lance easily.
Hold a moment. I would need to launch it like an arrow. Such distance and such speed would require incredible focus. I don't think I could do it while aiming.
Then just concentrate on the sheer mental force of it. Someone else can take over the role of actually throwing.
This gambit is sounding more far-fetched by the moment. But we also can't afford to wait for another opportunity.
So somebody physically throws it, but then she like propels it from there.
There is no other opportunity. Luis intends to kill Forden during the festival. That means if we do nothing, the fake will be exposed, and so will we.
Indeed. Once our betrayal is made plain, we will never find a way to draw close to him again. This will likely be our first and last opportunity.
But who's actually going to do the throwing?
I'd rather leave it to you.
Of course.
With the royal magic protecting you, it's less likely that we'll fail this, even with interference. And besides, laugh if you like. I know it sounds silly, but I really do believe you have the power to change fate itself.
Indeed. Everyone here knows that firsthand.
I feel the same. If I can trust you to do it, then I should be able to do my part as well.
Will you do it, Captain?
All right.
All right. I'll do it.
Thanks. We owe you. On the day of, Juna will be at the venue ahead of us. We'll have her open the service entrance, and we'll infiltrate from there.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I want you to lure Luis's guards outside and cause a commotion while he's making the throw. I'm sure the Magnus brothers will be guarding the place too. Hulkenberg and I will secure the exit route in advance. Luis is a formidable foe. But we've overcome plenty of obstacles. Let's believe in the strength that got us this far. We can do this.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
A little bit nerve-wracking, isn't it? I know there's a lot weighing on your mind right now, but let's just try to get some rest and prepare for tomorrow. It'll get even colder at night, so try not to get sick. The fact that the lance passed muster is a testament to Nuris's skill. Sometimes the man can achieve truly amazing things. Even now, he's holed up in the runner, working away, tuning something or other with usual vigor, I don't doubt. He has his quirks to be sure, but there can be no mistaking that he has a great credit to our endeavors. Oh yes, for sure. We would not be here without, if not for him.
At last.
Tomorrow is finally Saint's Day. Luis will show his face, and with the real lance, we'll... Don't worry. I'm prepared to do what we must. The man must be stopped. That was my first time seeing snow, and it was so cold I shivered. What a sensation. Oh, right. Juna's going to meet up with us later tonight because she's got so many things to do behind the scenes.
William, you go ahead and rest up. You've got a big role to play tomorrow yourself, after all.
Huh.
So this is Altabury, eh? Colder climes tend to inspire stronger drinks among its people. But all that can wait until after our business is finished. Once we've trounced Louise, I can think of no better celebration than a good stiff drink.
Oh, it feels not the same without Juna here.
Alright, we should probably do a little save here. 80 hours in. 81. Almost 81 hours. I have a question. Are we... So, my little timer here on my my Twitch stream manager is telling me that we have 4.5 minutes until I should be running ads again to keep the pre-rolls away. Should I do it now? Should I just do it now before I head to bed? Or is there going to be another chance to save in like 5 minutes or so? Maybe we should do it just now. Because I feel like we're going to be getting into like some cutscenes. Alright, so let's take a break. And then we'll get into all this craziness. So I will be right back, guys. And then, yeah, so get your snacks, your popcorn, whatever you need. And I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Sorry, I'm gonna pause it there. Because I'm back. And we gotta do this. We gotta do this. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Okay. Sleeping time. Rest.
Good night.
Rest well. Thank you guys. And hey Tisada, welcome in. Hi Lost Kid. Indeed.
What's wrong, Del? You've been quiet for a while now.
That lance they handed over, you think it's real? Can't say for certain, but I didn't feel any magla flowing through it. Can't see it exactly, but how do I explain it?
I know what you mean, though.
The Mustari got them third eyes that can see magla, right? Hard to believe they'd worship that thing as a relic.
Then maybe... You think they made some kind of fake? Even in that short time on the island?
Shite.
How'd they... Either way, we have to tell Lord Luis.
No need. He'll have noticed by now, most likely. Not like they're any real threat to him anyway.
Most likely? That good enough for you, brother? Del, you remember they talked all that helping anyone in need? Or something like that anyway. Seemed proper daft at first. Seemed naive to act like that kind of thinking could actually fix all the broken, cruel, unjust shite in the world.
That's because it can't.
Well, yeah, obviously, but... What was it we actually wanted in the first place? Equality? Or justice? This lot's working towards a future, and God help me, I started seeing it. Maybe what they're fighting for is something better than what Lord...
That's enough, Baz. Joke or not, you'll get yourself killed.
But them not even helped you out a few times, Del. That really impressed me, like... I don't know how to say it, but... It was like a feeling I haven't felt since we started working for the Count.
You know Lord Luis plans to take Forden out during the Saints' Day festival. Neither of us can afford to get distracted right now.
Suppose you're right. Things are about to get messy.
Oh god.
So that is the side they serve. Let us teach them that even the best laid plans will go awry. Whether Fordens or our fallen kings. It was splendid entertainment while it lasted. However, the revelry ends here.
Time marches on.
Who was that?
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
The Saints' Day festivities in Alderbury will be kicking off very soon. On the eve of the festival, we'll be holding a dedication ceremony. On the church's authority, we'll be offering the gathered divine relics to God! And it sounds like the candidates had a tough time this go-around. Lots of new info coming in even as I speak. From candidate Rudolph, a legendary nail thought lost to history. From candidate Julian, can you believe it? Cloth garb said to have been worn by a saint. We've got artifacts of all kinds pulled from obscurity into the public eye. Archaeologists everywhere are positively vibrating, folks. But the news on everyone's lips is the announcement of Count Luis's unofficial participation. As a matter of fact, a candidate working under Luis has reportedly acquired a phenomenal divine relic from a mysterious and exotic island. Meanwhile, candidate Forden, too, may have claimed what is said to be the most glorious relic in history. Will we finally see a head-to-head competition between our top candidates? Only the coming days will tell.
So Luis has finally made his move. Won't take him that long to catch up, I bet.
Yes, but I also can't imagine Sanctifex Forden losing.
We're about to see a clash of giants. This will be no minor bout, that's for certain.
Right. That's everyone. Let's go over the plan one last time.
Okay.
First, infiltration. Juna's got full rights to be in the venue, so she'll unlock the service door for us to sneak in.
When it's time, I'll call the guards outside. That'll be your window to sneak in.
Gallica, you, and Yufa. You three will head to the rooftop, where you'll get down to the chandelier.
When I start my solo on stage, the lights will dim. That should be enough cover to hide whatever you're doing.
Don't worry, I'll be with you.
As for us, it's just as I explained last night. Luis said destroying Yufa's home would have been a necessary sacrifice. Like mine. If power's all he thinks will change the world, then we'll use power to stop him.
Should we fail, though we may survive the ordeal, we will have no more leads to pursue. This will surely mark our final mission.
You know, I've been trying to keep from dwelling, but I can't help but think of Grius. Sorry to bring that up now.
Even I have my fears. But let us remember him only by his truest wish.
We'll make sure this succeeds. For a world without tyrants.
Well, see you at the show.
So begins our last mission, then. Let's get whatever we need to prepare and head over to the Opera House.
Right.
We'll finally settle the score with Luis.
It'll be okay.
It'll be fine. I know you'll be able to do it. The Opera House is located at the highest point in the city. It'll just be you and Yufa in there, so make sure you're both geared up for anything.
Oi.
Oh, okay. Well...
What now?
He doesn't have any medium or strong, like, physical attacks.
That is... that...
So we have the Cockatrice now. May inflict poison is dark damage. May inflict poison. And we have the Duskbone Knight. Wait, didn't I have... No, I had the Cockatrice before, didn't I? Where's the Guptaros? Thought I had a Guptaros. I don't know. Okay. We're ready. Ready as we'll ever be. Let's go. We'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah, amazing.
Hello there.
How grand. How grand.
I don't have any money to really take advantage of the sales on Idol's Day today.
That's not what I...
Wonderful.
Whoa. Can I hear what people are saying? No?
How fine.
Okay.
You there?
Aren't you? Sorry, but security is strict here. Not even candidates can enter without a divine relic to dedicate. Well, we gave Luis the lance, so I guess getting in the front entrance is out. We're not just gonna waltz in the front door, are we? There should be a service door nearby. Once the time comes, it'll be up to Juna to do something about the guards by the service entrance.
Ah, closure.
Check this out.
This here's the service entrance. Juna's supposed to do something about the guards before the night of the performance. Want to wait until then? Let's wait. You ready to do this? From here on, it'll be just you, me, and Yufa. We won't be able to contact the others. Make sure your equipment is where you want it before we set out. Need to make any changes?
Bro, like... I'll save, but... I don't really have many options here. I could make him a mage, or a seeker, or a merchant. That's pretty much it. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Well now, what are we on about?
Okay, I just...
At last.
Let's wait. Okay. Ready to go.
Got it.
All right, the guards have left their post. Juna has done her job admirably.
Onward.
And she has unlocked the service entrance for us as well. Let us enter and remain unseen.
All right.
Infiltration successful.
So,
This way should lead backstage. From there, we climb up to the roof and then atop the chandelier.
Yes.
I'm en route to the auditorium just on the other side. I'll have to lure those brothers out somehow. Stroll and I will secure an exit route with all speed.
Yeah.
We split up from here. Let's all do our parts and regroup. Good luck.
let's go.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Alright, let's start the operation. We need to get up on that chandelier and be in position before Juna finishes singing.
I'm sure of it.
And to get on that chandelier, we need to first reach the roof. That's right, Juna laid it out for us. We head backstage, and we should be able to go up from there.
Time to go!
Understood. Let us be on our way then.
First?
First, we need to get behind the stage. There should be a door near the back.
You're the elder candidate? What's one of Luis's dogs doing here? Master Godot's monk army is guarding the opera house, so don't go getting any funny ideas.
Well, isn't that something?
I hear His Eminence Forden has acquired a magnificent divine relic. With that, his victory is all but assured. Perhaps, but I've no doubt Luis has something up his sleeve. To achieve such success at his age, we can't count him out. You definitely can't.
What am I to do?
Oh dear, I can't host the dignitaries in these shoes.
Yes?
That woman over there, is she having a problem tying her shoes?
Can we help her? Or are we just gonna... Okay.
That gives me an idea.
These divine relics are mostly junk, are they not? What strange people the pagans are valuing things like that. They will surely see reason once His Eminence seals the relics away. Discarding those warped teachings and converting to sanctism is the only path. The Saints' Day festival is held once a year, on the day God descends to the monolith. A feast is held to welcome him, and we offer our most intimate prayers. This opera house was built specifically for Saints' Day, in fact. Now come. To renounce your allegiance to Luis and
Pray with us. God even forgives filthy elders like you. Closure. Well, fuck you. I need that tooth so I can shine. When did it fall out? Egad, what a disaster. His tooth fell out? It must be nearby then, right? Okay, so it feels like we have these little, like, side quests going on. I'm not really sure. But I'm not gonna go around looking for someone's tooth that fell out of their face. Like, that's gross. This place is absolutely littered with lost items today. I guess it's no surprise with all these people here. I've got lots to do, so I can't go pick up each and every one. If you find something, it'll be a big help if you could return it to its owner. Okay, so I'm looking for a tooth and a shoelace.
Say there.
Okay. Well, I'm guessing they're gonna be like the normal items that we find, like the little green ball of light kind of thing. So I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna need to like look really carefully at every little thing.
What is it?
Do you have some business with me? I'll have you know that I'll not be swayed by an elder candidate. I proudly support Rudolph and his vision of Roussant rule. Besides, wouldn't you say there's something rather alluring about such a severe man? No. He's a bit too severe for me. Loveless, that puerile Parapus buffoon! He yet refrains from dropping out of the race. Parapus are such a foolish tribe to begin with, but the longer that man remains, the bolder they'll grow. How irritating. Lord Milo's participating in Saints' Day this year. Oh, how I've longed to gaze upon his divine features once more. I like her dress. My father told me to support His Eminence, but I don't care what he says. My feelings for Lord Milo are a tide that cannot be stopped. Gross.
Why is this happening?
Gross. Rear entrance door? No. Appears to be locked.
What?
Oh.
I've done it now.
Still in there? How long are you going to make me wait? I guess I should try all the doors just in case. I'm guessing they're all locked though. But what if there's like a tooth in there? Do you guys have a lost and found? It's not here either. Damn, where did I drop it? How important could it be if he dropped it? So he dropped something. Whoops.
Look.
Here's the door leading backstage. We should be able to access the roof from in there. What's up with this guy standing in front of the door muttering something? Has something happened, do you think? Oh, bollocks. Did I drop it somewhere? Hey, is something wrong? Oh no, it's just... It seems I dropped my key somewhere now, now I can't open this door. And of all times, it has to be when we were busy beyond belief. I guess I'll have to go get the spare. He left, and now we've got a locked door to deal with.
Actually...
That man works here, I suppose, and he dropped his key. So finding it will get our plan back on track. Let's scour the area. We might also ask the patrons about the key. In such a crowd, someone is bound to have seen it.
Then...
Let's look for the key. It should be around here somewhere.
You're not serious.
Little hide and seek thing that we gotta do.
Say.
The monk army seems to be on high alert today. They've even brought along guard dogs. Perhaps it is because Luis is here, but the royal magic would prevent any sort of assassination, would it not? To think, I thought we were gonna go straight into a bunch of epic cutscenes and we're looking for a fucking tooth on the ground.
Oh my.
I heard from that roguish crier. Did you really go all the way to the pagan islands for a divine relic? This crier said you found something amazing on the island, but he's just spinning tall tales, isn't he? Or was he?
Speaking of which...
I've heard the rumors about you. They say you killed the sea monster outside Brylehaven. Which means the head His Eminence brought to the exhibition was fake. Huh, an elder spitting in the church's face. You're an interesting fellow. Oh, you have no idea, buddy.
Damned Luis.
Hi, Brando. Have I tried a magnifying glass? I feel like I might need one. Maybe a metal detector? At least for the key.
Oh, but which action to undertake?
Ah, I'm starving. I should have brought something to eat.
Damned Luis.
She seems hungry, but we have nothing to give her right now. What the hell is going on right now? Okay, so I've talked to a bunch of people. I have not found a key, a tooth, a mystery item. Oh, there's stuff on my map now.
Why is this happening?
Looks like a string of some sort.
Honestly.
Maybe we can't go around picking up every little thing while on a mission to assassinate an autocrat. Well, perhaps it'll prove useful. Let us hold on to it for the moment.
Why is this happening?
Seems like a small gold tooth. A gold tooth? How did something like that end up on the floor? Our search is yielding more peculiar items and keys.
It appears to be a silver necklace.
What's this?
Wow, that's a nice necklace. It might be important. I imagine it belongs to someone around here.
Okay, well here's your shoelace.
What am I to do?
What rotten luck. My shoelace has to break now of all times. The crown theocracy officials have already gathered, but I can hardly attend to them with my shoelace like this.
Sure of it.
That's right. We picked up a string earlier, did we not? Perhaps she could make use of it.
Handed over the leather string.
Huh? Use this? I suppose it could be a shoelace replacement. Thank you. I wish I had a more proper reward for you, but I don't. Still, this cake's famous here and tasty. I promise.
Oh, Altaberry cake.
Say that.
All right. I think we're gonna get the key at the end of this. I'm positively hideous without my tooth. This is a disaster.
Thank you
Have your
very
golden
much
tooth.
indeed.
Oh, my tooth. Now I can socialize without appearing to be some gap-toothed yokel. And as thanks, take this key. Oh, okay. Perfect.
Is this perhaps?
This is the key. Yes, it is. Okay.
Yay! Done it!
I've done it now.
How long did it take to change? The play's going to start soon.
Is something the matter? You seem rather troubled.
That dancer won't leave the dressing room. I left my script in there. I need it back. Oh. Hello? Knock knock. What? Again? Really, I'm sorry. I'm a bit occupied. I can't find my precious necklace. I've searched everywhere and I still can't find it. I suppose it's possible I dropped it in the hallway. Have you seen a silver necklace? I lost it and it's really important to me. Yes, I have. I have it right here. Please take it. Take it, take it, take it. Got your script. You got it from me. I'm saved. Take this. Ooh, Hero's Leaf of Light. Finally something I could put to use. What do you want?
His Eminence Forden is, of course, a fine candidate, but it's Professor Julian in the end who's most fit to be king. He appeared to obtain a divine relic with no trouble at all, yet despite this, he remains unpopular. It's curious. I suppose it indicates just how unintelligent the masses truly are. Tragic. We need an enlightened ruler, as Professor Julian says. My goodness! Jesse, thank you for the 34 months! Wow! It's like a stranger from my past has appeared. Thank you for the 34 months, and it's good to see you. Hope you've been well.
Ridiculous.
Okay, so where was the lady who was hungry? I think she's back here.
That damned Luis.
Oh,
Oh, I'm starving. Yeah, take the cake.
Oh my.
Take the cake. Take it. Unopened love letter. Here, I think it's a love letter. I didn't open it, but perhaps some scandalous details await within. Ding!
What would you care to do?
This must belong to this dude. And then I think we'll be done. Where did I drop it? How could I lose a precious letter like that?
You've really helped me out
That's
of a
you
jam.
found my letter for me? I'm so relieved I can't thank you enough. It's a marriage proposal. I wrote it for a certain woman, but truth be told, it's perhaps it's best I forget about it. Wait, you're not going to give her the letter? Why? My family is newly of rank and supports Louise. She's a dancer at the opera and a follower of Sanctism. You see, don't you? As long as Forden and Louise are at odds, our marriage will never be allowed anyway. I'm sorry, I rather went on too long. Truly, I'm grateful you returned it, so please, take this as my thanks. Harold's banner. Oh.
It's okay.
What is that?
What now?
What is that? I think Jesse finally finished Hollow Knight. Did you beat the final boss, but still have like other stuff to do? Isn't that such a good game? That is such a good game. Herald Banner. While in the front row, increases attack. Oh, okay. Cool. I did not go for the super tough optional stuff because as much as I can say that yes, that game is a masterpiece and it is one of the best games that I've probably ever played in my life, I was also just ready to move on. Because, you know, how I am with platformers. And that game was already tough enough just getting through the base parts of it.
You're not serious.
So yeah, I'm a little weenie like that. Rear entrance door, let's go. Use the rear entrance key.
We've done it!
It is open. We can finally proceed.
Ready?
This goes backstage, where we should be able to reach the roof. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, let's take a peek inside first. Carefully, so we don't get caught.
Check this out.
Look at that curtain. We should be able to go backstage from there. And I guess it makes sense that there are guards. Not many of them, though. Should we just push through? It would be a great risk. If we draw attention here, we'll not shake it easily. You have a point. I wish we had a surefire plan for this.
What?
Huh?
What?
Oh, why is it so dark all of a sudden?
What the? What's happening? What's wrong with the lights? Could it happen at a worse time? We can't have this ruining the Saints' Day festivities.
So apparently...
That takes care of that.
What?
Stroll? So the lights...
I asked Hulkenberg to do it. They won't be in the dark forever, so get moving while you can.
That was a great help.
Thank you.
Got it?
Once the exit route is secured, Hulkenberg and I will regroup with you. The rest is up to you, William.
Let's go.
Let's sneak through while the lights are out. Follow me.
The future is uncertain.
What? The backstage passage lights are out?
That is...
Yes, it was just reported. We've already fixed the issue, but we can't figure out how it happened. Either a simple accident or... I believe I charged you with the security of the venue. I presume everything is in order? Rest assured, Your Eminence. I will have it investigated immediately.
Understood?
Increase security. Call in the reserves, too. We can't be too careful. Not even the rats get through.
Yes.
Yes, sir. As you wish.
Good grief.
It's getting a bit thick in here. The bigwigs seem to have a lot on their hands keeping order.
Now then.
Well, I suppose that's my cue. Wait, Batlin, what are you doing? What is he up to?
Now!
And now, at long last, we come to the highlight of the festival. The dedication ceremony for the divine relics will begin very soon. Oh, right, he's like the MC of this thing. Gathered here are the only competitors fierce enough to have survived the first round and gotten their hands on a relic.
At last. I hear cheering. Sounds like it's getting underway. They'll probably have some official do a preamble for a while, then they'll start the actual dedication. Juna's set to sing after that. We'll need to be on the chandelier by then. If we get into any fights, they'll target Yufa first, since you're protected by the royal magic. Make sure you keep an eye on her, William.
Let's go.
We have to be smart about this. The plan won't work without you or Yufa.
Let's hurry.
Ooh. Cool. Hey, baby Swaffles. Ooh. Hello. Oh, and you probably already know, Jesse, but Thursday is the Game Awards, so you should either stream that or come watch it with us. Either way. But just in case you didn't know, I'm excited. It's that time already, MJ. Yes, it is. All right, we're going to be doing some fighting, and we only have 2 people on our team. It's been a while since we've had only 2 people. Back when it was just William and Stroll.
No way!
Not the Bunny Awards, but just the Game Awards. The yearly Jeff Keighley thing. Mine are going to be later. Jump down. Ooh, don't miss.
You found something!
Alright, how's that? This battle's ours. Let's go!
Everyone, go!
Kavaras.
Let's
These
go.
guys look crazy. What do you think they're weak to?
Evenly matched. Guess we better stay
We
on.
don't know.
Wind!
This summoner.
Heed me! That one looked like it
Ooh,
hurt.
critical.
Nice going, Yufa.
Let's try fire.
Last one.
Ooh, they're weak to fire.
Captain.
Only one left.
Summoner.
Finish them off and we're
Come
clear.
forth now.
I better watch her MP though.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
Her abilities cost a lot of MP.
Right there.
Such an elegant fighter.
Oh, why thank you. Thanks for noticing.
Who's there?
Someone back here? You! Aren't you that elder candidate? We got caught right away. Now we've got no choice but to force our way through. It must have been you who cut out the lights. Dogs for Louise. You won't wreck Saint's Day on my watch. Careful. The royal magic protects him, but he'll surrender if we kill his allies. Aim for the Mustari girl.
So we're doing it this way. If Yufa falls, the mission fails. Be careful.
Magic Seeker! Fire!
Hit their weakness.
This take my
That's
fullest
your
power.
opening, Captain. It is your turn.
I feel like we have a extra lose condition where if Yufa gets knocked out, we might fail. Like get a game over, but I'm not sure.
Expose your sins.
Hold back.
Here I go.
18 MP. Well, I mean, I guess it's cheaper than a lot of her other stuff.
Come forth now.
Witness the power of sanctism.
Trivial.
Come at me.
Yufa's guard is down.
Close your eyes. This can't be.
Damn.
I must do this.
That 9 damage, though.
Yay, we've done it.
Done and done. Now we can keep moving.
Great find. Keep it.
Ooh. Ooh, a chest.
We found something.
Yeah.
Some good old loot.
The path splits here, but both ways appear to go upward.
Hey, you found something.
Let's go this way.
Gateway!
Let's push through. We have the edge.
Everyone, go!
I won't hold back. Fire!
You hit their weakness.
I take my fullest
That's your
power.
opening, Captain.
It is your turn.
This is the end. One.
We're counting
That's
on
how
you,
you
Fast.
do it.
I will.
Only one left.
Summoner,
Finish them
heed
off.
me.
Well, the panel of judges that are voting on the games
I've grown stronger.
are not even like they don't represent gaming in any way, a lot of them, so it's just kind of weird. Like, it should be people that have actually played the games, right? I don't know. It's just weird.
What? There's sure a lot of ladders.
Which one should we climb? Oh gosh, I don't know. We gotta hurry.
Let's push through. How's that? Come on.
Oof.
Incoming.
He snuck up on me. That would make too much sense. Yeah, I'm excited for... I just like to chill.
Come forth, royal soul. Burn.
You hit their weakness.
Let us combine our powers.
That's your opening, Captain.
It is your turn.
A lot of gamers on social media don't represent gaming either. Well,
It's okay.
what is the solution to this then? Is there one?
Yufa hit their weakness.
Maybe it should be... Maybe the
Finish them off.
Still up.
the representatives from like the companies. I should have my words televised instead. The representatives that they have, the panel, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Their panel should be game affiliated groups of people. At the very least. And they should give audience votes maybe a little bit more sway. But then, you know, I guess a lot of people complain, myself included, about how they go about picking the winners and the nominees for all their categories and stuff. But I've never really seen anybody suggest like a better method that would be fair.
What do you think you're doing?
What poor excuses for intruders. You wandered right up onto us. Never thought I'd see the day.
I want to say...
We're gonna fight them. Hey! Anonymous? What's up, Anon? What should I call you? Welcome in.
I will usher
You have no
to
idea how to say his
side.
name either. You just call him Morgan? Why Morgan?
Summoner.
Is that your name? Is it Morgan?
Witness the power of sanctity.
Online voting isn't a good idea either. Like, how do we get...
Kneel before him.
Like, how? Because if you just have the audience vote, if you have, like, gamers vote,
Yufa's guard is down.
Come forth, royal soul.
then... Oh, they're resistant to fire. Oh my gosh, I haven't been paying attention. That's not good. I'm sorry. Maybe I should pay attention.
This should help.
Her defense is down, too.
Take this.
Trivial.
Letting the masses decide is always a bad idea. Yeah, because then it's just going to be a popularity contest, and indie games will never win. Okay, this guy's weak to fire, but not the other guy.
I take my fullest power.
Good to know. Good to know.
I'm capable.
So yeah, I don't really know.
Sanctist way. Vitus power. Scour.
Everyone is counting on summoner.
They always have like a audience choice, right? Let's try. Is this the Guptaros? No, that's the Destiny.
Witness the power of sanctism. This
Kinda
is
got the
my
Guptaros.
judgment.
Aren't the judges some industry veterans and journalists? Maybe some of them.
Magic Seeker. Wind.
Close your eyes. It's too early to come to his side.
I don't know. She is almost out of MP. All her attacks are so heavy on MP.
What is it?
It's gonna be a struggle here.
Found something. You've done it.
Opera Cape. Magic +6.
What a fortunate find.
This looks like progress. Possibly. Maybe Octua Girl presented award.
Let's take it. We may yet find a use for it.
Whoa.
Wait. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I meant to go up here.
Aha.
What have we here? Seems Master Godot was correct. A few rats did make their way into the opera house.
Scoundrels.
No.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, so the sky is weak to fire.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain. Give me strength. This is the end. I've done it.
Vitus power. You better be sure.
This guy.
Smash him up.
Oh, he's resistant to all magic except dark.
Magic Seeker.
Well, shit, I ain't got nothing against this guy. I should have gone the other way and fought the dogs. I could just try bonking him. I got a crit! Heavy slash damage. Low hit rate, but all hits deal critical slash damage. Cockatrice. We could poison him. Maybe.
Let's do this. Take this. Dear God.
Dear
Magic
God.
Seeker.
Dear God.
Scour.
This is.
I pray you're ready.
Maybe I'll just keep doing fire on him because it costs less MP.
Sorry, everyone.
Seize my chance. I won't lose. Magic Seeker.
He might be weak to like spears or fists.
I return.
I could try switching to, well, even if he's weak to like the bonks. Still not gonna do a lot of damage.
What?
What the? Where did you come from? Did you defeat the gods below? Sorry, we don't have time. That's right. We don't have time. You're absolutely right.
Come forth, royal soul.
Okay, 2 spear guys.
Fire!
You hit their weakness.
I pray you're
That's
ready.
your opening, Captain.
It is your turn. A bit more to go.
Keep it up.
I will usher you to his side.
Burn!
O souls of kings, give me strength. One more remains. I'm capable too.
Insolent heathens!
Take this.
I won't lose.
Let's go. Fire!
This is annoying.
I can do this.
They're weak to piercing
Okay.
attacks.
They're weak to piercing attacks. I don't have any of that right now. I'm gonna use the
No use
Magla
holding back.
injection.
Let's do this.
Burn!
This is the power. Souls of kings, give me strength. Come forth now.
Witness the power of
I did play, yeah, I did play Xenogears. I absolutely love Xenogears. It's one of my favorite games of all time after I played it.
Take my fullest power.
Xenoblade Chronicles.
Heed me.
When I don't
Sorry,
know.
I shall seize my chance. Come at me.
Magic Seeker!
I think I would want to play Xenosaga first.
Summoner. Perhaps this will be too strong.
What is he? Oh, he's weak to
It is over.
Close your eyes.
that.
It can't be.
But hit their weakness.
To him, I return.
Maybe we should just slash these guys. I feel like I want to. I feel like I would want to play Xenosaga first. I don't know.
Yeah.
That takes care of all the guards. Let's head for the roof. Some serious shit
Whoa.
is about to go down.
Now this is unbelievable! Sanctifex Forden's relic appears to be a colossal chalice! I'm told it's believed to be an ancient artifact called a Holy Grail. Truly, a relic to put all others to shame.
The pagans looted this from the church's vaults in antiquity. God, in his omniscience, is said to have imbued it with his essence, giving it the power to make wishes come true.
You are a liar.
And how did such a glorious relic come into your hands?
We simply preached his holy works and spread the teachings. Mutual dialogue was what won the day.
Liar.
Through guided prayer, anyone can be saved. And we may see God's blessing in all things.
Just incredible! But if anyone could do it, it's Sanctifex Forden!
I think it's obvious whose doing it is.
I suppose that marks His Eminence Forden as the sole winner. Even to an amateur's eye, no other relic could compete.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Sanctifex Forden! Now, continuing on.
Wait, Forden was last to present? That's not right. We've not seen Luis yet, or the island team.
Is there an issue?
No. I think we're finally having a show end without incident. After all, these were originally Sanctus relics anyway.
Well, it looks like that's all the divine relics our candidates found across the land. The top-ranking faces will be announced during tomorrow's festivities. And now, it is my distinct honor to present a one-act opera for a Saints' Eve to remember.
Woo. Woo. House Metaphor. It's a lot of fun. It's long though. We're like 85 hours in or something. And I think we still have a ways to go, but it's a lot of fun. The music's great. You know, Atlas, they know how to work their magic. They can really just put out a really excellent game. Okay.
Please join me in welcoming the diva herself, Juna, for a performance of the opera's opening piece. Ladies and gents, enjoy!
Woo!
Well, Louise, rumor has it you found yourself quite a relic. Then why are you so reluctant to present it? No matter. The race's outcome is beyond your meddling now. Victory is mine.
We made it to the roof. Oh, just in time.
Let's hurry.
We can get down to the chandelier from that building. Hurry!
Finally.
It's time.
Wow, look at this. I love the hue, the blue hues going on around here.
We're here. I think we can get down onto that massive chandelier hanging from the ceiling.
Our escape route is secure. We should be able to flee undetected.
Good. Everything's going according to plan so far. But time's running out. From here on, it's all up to him.
All will be fine.
Okay. It's finally time to end this.
There's my girl.
Juna's song is about to start.
From my fingertip flies a butterfly, how it pines for the moon up high.
Look at her
Fire
dress.
calls its name, fly to the flame, burning as free as it can be. Out there, deep and dark in the valley mist.
Focus. You can only get one shot at this.
Fearing in my soul what I can't control. I can't close my eyes to the sunrise. From the shadow of the dark, fingers brush my neck with a remark. Oh, anguish traveler, my name is thine, and thou art I. Like the wind,
Throw the damn thing.
darkest night, oh, never stray. Trust your eyes to steer you by. Trembling finger hold fast to my dream. Dawn will break now.
Damn!
We got him, right?
I don't know. He's got some pretty
The lance! Hurry!
heavy chest armor. like this is all part of Luis's plan.
That was our kingdom's lovely songstress, Juna. Moving right along.
It didn't work. Come back.
I don't know, I feel like he's just like 2 steps ahead of us all the time. Is it done? The lance should have hit him, but we can't get it back.
Taking that into account.
There's some sort of interference Luis is doing, no doubt.
Ludicrous.
The lance struck true, yes? Is he slain or not? We can't be sure.
True.
It was certainly dark, and since the lance hasn't returned, we can't make a clear judgment. No use thinking on it now. We've done all we can.
Hey. For the moment, at least. Let's get out of here. The longer we stick around, the worse it'll be.
Hurry!
Oh, there's my little bat boy.
Why do you dawdle? Did you get him?
We do not know why, but the lance.
Should we withdraw to retrieve it? Or make our escape?
Lost a lance? Perhaps it's this one.
This son of a bitch.
At last your allegiance is laid bare. And if this lance wounded me, then I take it the one you provided me was a mere imitation. If you know what the lance is capable of, then surely you understand the situation. Your last hope is gone.
I hate how this guy is just always so cocky.
No. It seems a shame to kill you, but I'm afraid you've gone too far. I have no intention of surrendering, nor of wavering in my convictions. That being said, you truly have impressed me. I will allow you some final words, if you have any.
Say it!
Oh, Juna.
I see your performance has come to an end, Juna.
Yes, the curtain falls. I'm no longer your songbird to keep caged.
So, you too stood with them.
Come on. He's ready to listen, so say it. You know there's something he needs to hear.
Juna is staring fiercely, prompting my words. The lance has fallen into Luis's hands. We no longer have a means to counter his attack. But there's still hope. If we're to even the odds, there's one thing I can say. Oh, I challenge you to a duel. That way we can harm him. But he can also harm us. But I mean, he has the lance anyway, so. I challenge you to a duel.
Luis, I challenge you to a duel.
Ah, the very words I was waiting for. You really have done your research. In truth, I intended from the start to entertain such a challenge. I confess it's been a long time. Perhaps a real contest is what I've craved. This competition is little more than child's play. So be it. It has been a long time indeed since anyone drew my blood. I will end your life with my own hands.
There needs to be a direct confrontation after all. As though it was fate all along.
A duel makes the king's magic powerless, which means this trinket is no longer necessary. Then state your name. How do you declare yourself?
I am William. He who will save this country.
I am the hero, the savior of this country.
You would save it, would you? I hope that dream does not end in futility. My name is Luis Guiaburn. I am the rightful king, he who will forge anew this unworthy country into a utopia. Attack in any number, wield any weapons, but
Fight with your very lives. If you live by a creed, show me its strength.
Oh, he has a very menacing aura going on right now. Okay, assemble my party. Well, I am gonna say... Oh, this is tough. This is really tough. Shit, I got a weapon for Hulkenberg, but I didn't try to equip it. Ugh. Well... Yufa is my lowest level member. Okay, I have a question. Hey, Relic. Hi, Doyle. If I put Yuna... Protect the summoner! If I put Yufa in and then switch her out with somebody else, does she get full experience? Or, like, partial experience? Or how does that work? Because she's kind of low on MP. So is Will. Anyways, I can switch my parties, so she gets partial. Well, it's better than nothing. Okay, hey, Bufanda.
Go ahead. Have at me. An attempt on the life of Louis Squeerburn is a folly most cannot afford.
Even Luis can't fight at full strength after that direct lance wound.
We've come this far. Let's fight with all we have, Captain.
Your tyranny ends here.
Luis, I will make an end of you here!
I should expect no less by a duel's code. So be it. Allow me to even the score.
This is our mission. We'll see justice done, here and now.
Let's go.
Oh, he's half HP right now. Look at that sword, though.
Wind!
This'll be over. This is just what I need. Burn! I shall duel souls of kings. Give me strength.
I'm gonna assume he doesn't have any weaknesses here.
Heed me.
Maybe we could poison him, though.
You needn't hold back.
I don't have any buffs or debuffs. Dang it.
Oh, bolts of lightning!
Okay.
This is strength! I strike to kill! I strike to kill!
Come forth, royal soul! Flare!
You hesitate. What's wrong?
Frost! This is the power said to belong
Okay.
to a priestess.
So... Tactics? Switch members.
If you would, please.
I'll do my part. This may be your only chance to kill me.
Charging in with blade in hand.
Oh, she's a... Oh, she's
Not
a
now.
mage?
To safer ground.
Crap. She's a wizard right now.
Behold, we stand together.
Get after it, love.
Burst forth.
Bear witness. I strike to kill. I strike to kill. Come, accept my challenge.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
We'll do this together.
Increases critical... Oh, what's this? Deals extreme physical strike damage to one enemy. Let's try it.
Team up.
Oh, what is all this? $194 damage.
Hold this power. Let's do this together.
My goodness.
Maybe something fast, dancer.
Oh, here we go. I can decrease his defense and his attack.
This might sting.
I can't. Give me your aid.
Severe physical slash damage to one enemy adds one turn icon on a killing
right
blow.
move. I shall vanquish evil.
So we haven't tried slash or pierce yet.
I call upon royal power.
Oh, let's try pierce first.
This better hit.
Not weak to that.
This is strength. I strike.
Nice dodge!
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
Oh, power of heroes! Are you all right?
I owe you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
You hesitate.
Let's go.
What's wrong?
Here.
Helpful as ever. You needn't hold.
Alright, let's keep decreasing his defense. I'm not really too worried about his attack right now. He doesn't really seem to do too much damage. Let's try Slicer.
I'll cut you down.
That's good.
Bear witness. I strike.
I'm just gonna try to buff Stroll and...
To kill.
Oh my god.
Is that all? I strike. To kill.
Someone, help him back up.
Ouch! That is not good.
From our provisions.
He is really going after William, isn't he? Ah, he's really going after me. Maybe I'll just have him guard. Maybe that'll be better.
I'll give you the performance of a life. Watch me.
Let's decrease his attack, because he's getting a little bit crazy right now.
This is strength. I strike.
Oh, is that all? This is nothing.
Well, now he's going for her?
Are you prepared? They die hard.
Come.
Interesting.
Alright, he's getting
I will
weakened.
not let you die.
That helped.
That helped. The freedom of a wanderer. Come forth, royal soul.
We get Stroll's attack up some more. Let me decrease his attack.
Going for the weak spot.
Bear witness. I strike. To kill. I strike. To kill. Come, accept my challenge.
My strength. Hulkenberg.
Samurai, I'll cut you down. Tougher than I thought.
Observe the enemy. For all that we strive for. Come. Are you all right?
Thanks.
I knew you'd help.
Interesting.
Better be sure.
Don't mask dancer.
Let's decrease his attack one more time.
This might sting.
This is strength. Come, accept my
I feel
challenge.
so slow.
I strike. To kill. Come.
Yeah, he's just really going after William here.
Tactic.
Juna,
No
careful.
holding back.
Looks like you've got several ailments. Watch your back.
Not done yet.
Oh, power of heroes. Oh, gales of wind. Worthy foe after all.
Magic
You've
seeker.
got several ailments slowing you down.
Here.
I owe you.
Behold
His
this power.
defense is reset.
For the weak spot.
Maybe I should just stop trying to debuff him.
Come, accept my challenge. I strike. I strike.
Are
you prepared? I'll cut you down. I die hard.
Is everyone for all that we strive for? I will not let you die.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Falkenberg,
Magic
you've got
Seeker.
several ailments slowing you down.
Burn! Still up?
I need to be doing some damage here.
This might sting.
I really wanted Hulkenberg to be your knight class.
This is strength. Come, accept my challenge.
So heavy.
I strike. I strike.
Nice one, Captain.
Oh, that dodge. Oh my god.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
Hack and slash. Tougher than I thought.
Let justice prevail. Healing arts.
That helped.
That helped. I will fight with pride. I can take it.
Let me pass my turn back over to Stroll.
Samurai. I'll cut you down. I die hard. Bear witness. I strike. Kill.
All right.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you
Oh,
down, Captain.
power of heroes. I will not let you die.
Thank you.
Thanks. By this power. No.
Ah, man.
Magic Seeker.
I'm afraid to go too crazy on damaging this guy.
Helpful as ever.
I call upon
But I don't want to be too defensive. Ooh.
going for the weak spot.
Hack and slash. Tougher than I thought.
Ooh, good damage, good damage.
This is strength.
All right, I'm gonna try to nuke him down now.
Come, accept my
Strength is fading.
I strike.
Only a flesh wound.
I strike.
Stroll,
With
they
blade
got you
in
with
hand.
multiple ailments.
Oh, bolts of lightning! Still standing, I see.
They won't hold back. Scour.
Remarkable.
Maybe I should have been doing more attacking than defending, huh? Oh well. We got him. That's all that matters.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Power can be so intoxicating.
Lord Luis, do not interfere. Oh. You falter even now.
He's gonna call it.
Not enough, I'm afraid.
Oh shit!
Lord Luis! A fine blow. You've surprised me. But why? Why are you so intent on killing me?
You of all people should know the answer.
I see now. You were the intruders looking for the formula, I take it. And yet, you have achieved nothing.
What do you mean?
Is he not the one who placed the curse, or? my god. He looks pretty dead.
Did we do it?
Lord Luis?
At long last, 'tis done.
Yeah, but he didn't seem to think that...
We have brought him to justice. The great, untouchable traitor, Luis Guillaburn, is dead.
Apologies. Things fell apart at the end, and I wasn't thinking straight.
Even so, the outcome is the same. We could not have triumphed without everyone here.
Wait! It's good that we got him and all, but the lance...
Yes! It went down with him!
This looks dire. He's fallen in the middle of the stage.
If Forden spies Luis's body run through with a lance, he'll realize its power in an instant.
Even should we save the prince, we'll regret it if Forden ends up with the lance. Yufa, can you call it up?
No. Too late for that. It's already in the middle of the crowd. If we call it up and take it with no explanation, everyone will think us thieves.
Then what do you propose?
First, we need to establish that the lance is ours. Our offering for the ceremony. We'll have to take the stage and announce that ourselves.
Please wait. Do we reveal that we are the ones who slew Luis? Can we afford to declare that openly? We'd be telling your supporters you deceived them and your master both.
She's right! The audience has no idea what's going on! We'll just look like the bad guys!
It's okay. We set out to kill Luis, and the deed is done. Our only failure is in the spectacle we made of it. For now, we need to think of a way to get the audience to see our side.
You want to win their sympathy? What are you even planning to say?
I don't know. But we have to get on stage, now. If we don't explain ourselves fast, we'll never get a chance to.
Wait a minute! Hey! Okay. Just gonna see how this plays out. I mean, if he's dead, if this isn't some kind of trick...
I know my face. Was that Luis? Someone go and see to him. Is he truly dead?
If he is dead and this isn't some kind of trick, like body double or magical, like, illusion or something, then I wasn't expecting us to, like, be successful with our attempt right now.
Allow me.
This is the guy that was talking to Luis. Girl, that's Rella.
Lord Luis, no.
Or a man who wears high heels. No, not Rella. Who would it... I don't know. Who would it be?
He's dead. He's gone. Your Eminence, this was found off stage. Judging by his wounds, this must have been the murder weapon.
The lance. Is this the divine relic he sent his subordinates after?
His eyes are sightless. His heart beats no more. The man is dead, without question.
You're absolutely certain?
I checked him thrice over. There can be no more doubt.
Luis, dead? And that can only mean this lance can pierce the barrier of the king's magic.
Shit.
I apologize for the grotesque display interrupting tonight's performance. We are tardy in arrival, but the lance you hold is our offering to the ceremony.
What? You claim this lance? You mean to say you were the ones who did the deed?
Oh, well...
Well...
I see no one else stepping forward. But how do you justify such an act?
Years ago, Luis ordered my hometown destroyed. Hulkenberg, our ally before you, was herself a royal guard in service to his late highness. Even the songstress, Juna, aided us on several occasions. Above all else, we are a group who came together to try Luis for his crimes, traitor and kingslayer both. And to do that, we had to enter his company. We took no joy in disguising our true intentions, not from your eminence, nor the people. But today, finally, we have seen justice done. Luis has paid for his sins. And at last, at long last, my parents can rest in peace.
Stroll.
I had not realized you were such an actor.
He's not acting. He's been waiting to say this for years.
Or do you truly weep?
It's just hitting me now. We finally won.
I don't know, man.
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please.
That explains why the songstress was so often with Luis, as well as these brave misfits.
Brave? Oh, that's good.
I understand. It all makes sense now. I had wondered why a member of the Prince's own guard would fall in with Luis. You have done well to execute the rebel. I am sure that His late Majesty and His Highness must be pleased. And of course, the Sanctus Church recognizes your divine relic. Now we shall greet tomorrow's festivities with fresh peace in our hearts.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
You must be the Lady Hulkenberg. The day His Highness was attacked, I heard you fought harder than any other. Your blade even struck the back of the blackguard who did it. Of all his defenders, you came closest to avenging the prince. But where you faltered then, you triumphed today. In form and heart, you are a true knight. Is something the matter?
Oh, no. You honor me greatly, Your Eminence.
Now, this lance. The Sanctus Church will confiscate it for now. A lance capable of killing the tournament's candidates would only sow panic and chaos.
Yes. As you wish. We brought it as an offering anyway.
Indeed. You may step down now.
Think you can just walk away, do ya? You owe us a moment or three.
Ooh, rank 5. I finally defeated my arch nemesis Louise. This should break the prince's curse. Yeah, but I feel like it's not going to. I don't know.
So you lot were working against us from the start. And you right along with them, Lady Juna.
What was your motive? Why did you kill Lord Luis?
Did you not listen to Stroll's heartfelt speech back then? Were you not paying attention?
If this was truly a matter of justice and not simply petty revenge, then we owe it to them to explain why we have taken their guiding force. They deserve that much. Captain, do you not agree?
It's time for the truth.
All right. It's time for the truth.
I am sorry if I'm overstepping my mark. I know I'm but the latest to become your ally, but...
No, you speak the truth. We have sought to save the rightful heir to the throne, to break the curse afflicting His Highness the Prince.
What's that? The prince? He's dead, mate. Wait, he is dead, isn't he?
He's dead, all right. You lot will need a better story than that if you don't want to get cut open where you stand.
He had to be declared dead in order to protect him. Though he lives, he is bedridden, cursed by magic.
And the only way left to undo that curse was to kill Luis.
Those of us who wanted the prince restored formed a secret faction. And I was a spy in its service, trying to find out if we had any option beyond murder.
I cannot expect you to understand all this immediately. However...
You did this for the prince! His father, the king, was a coward! Puppet of Forden! It was because of him that this country rotted from the inside. And for his son! For his bloody, useless corpse of a son! What made you think his life was worth more than Count Luis?
Worth more? I thought you two hated when people tell you any life weighs more than another.
I myself have never met His Highness, nor do I know what sort of person he is. But I want to see the future these people believe in.
Despite our many differences of tribe and status, we still banded together. Through them, I saw the possibility of a world united.
Besides, when Luis talked about burning down my island, I thought I saw the shock and despair on your faces too.
Look, you two. Was Luis really a master worth your trust? I think it's worth listening to your hearts now. Even the doubts. I know we'd be happy to have you.
Hold a moment. These two were Luis's right-hand men. I would advise against this.
No, their hearts are as loyal as any of ours. They but served another master.
Lady Juna. I guess you really were watching out for us. More than we ever knew. I couldn't protect Basilio when it mattered most. They put him through so much for their sodden igniter experiments, and now protecting him's all I've got.
Del.
Maybe it is time to step back. Get away from this bloody business. I guess this was all it took. Count Luis gave us a dream to fight for, but I suppose it was the kind that doesn't feel right after you wake. So, we're drifters now. Maybe we'll open up that restaurant after all, eh? We'll see you around, Lady Juna.
Well, he's taking it a lot better than I thought he would.
Look, I'm not the smart one, you lot know that, so I don't know whether to punch you or thank you. I've never been this confused in all my life.
Oh, Basilio, never change.
Damn it, I just don't get it. Damn it. Oh, Del, wait! Don't you wander off like that? You mean all that about the restaurant, yeah?
Never could say what you were feeling. I'm sorry this was all I could do.
Ah, Captain, let us tarry no more. We must check His Highness's condition.
Yes, you're right! That should have lifted the curse! What's going on? The cursed thorns haven't disappeared.
And I think we just killed the one person that could tell us, like, some information.
But the caster is dead. Forden and his guard were sure to check Luis's body.
Calm down, everyone. We don't want to yell about this in public. Let's go back to the inn for now.
His Highness still suffers under the curse. But Luis is dead. I cannot fathom it.
Maybe we killed a fake. Like his body double. Or something.
No. There's no way that wasn't Luis. We couldn't fight him in person and still be mistaken.
And Luis would have nothing to gain from faking his death, surely. After all, it put the lance in Forden's hands.
Knowing all that, might the curse have been cast by someone else entirely?
But that would mean we killed an innocent person, wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, he may not have done the cursing, but he is not innocent.
That bastard was no innocent. He destroyed my home. He murdered the king. And...
True enough, old boy. But that's not why we were out to kill the chap, eh?
Just
He
Stroll's
said
like,
it himself.
that's why I was.
That killing him accomplished nothing. Was it really true?
Yet he had the formula for the curse in his possession. Surely that marks his guilt?
Even so, there remains a modicum of doubt in the matter. Perhaps Luis was researching the curse for another reason. If he was framed, it is possible he aimed to clear his name.
When she saw the formula, Rella did say it was only an outline, likely jotted from memory. So that could mean this wasn't a formula to begin with, just Luis's scratch work. Proof that he was looking for a way to prove his innocence.
But if it wasn't Luis, who else could have...
Does he have a twin brother?
That night, His Highness the Prince was already fleeing when I arrived at the scene. I encountered the assailant as I sought to protect His Highness. I pursued and slashed across their back.
Right. I remember Forden mentioned something about that. Is there anything else you can remember?
Fie! No, I can recall nothing else. No other clues. Yet... no. 'Tis odd. I believe this is the first time I have recounted the particulars to anyone. I told the investigators only that I failed to capture the culprit. The shame of my failure kept me silent on the rest.
What? But just earlier, Forden said...
Yes, he told a story that none but the culprit could attest to. How does Forden know?
I don't think Forden is the one. That would be too easy. But the culprit, that person in the white robe? Maybe the culprit told him?
Maybe he heard it from the culprit?
If so, then Forden could be one of the conspirators behind the attack, or perhaps solely responsible for it.
I say, you don't think Forden is the mastermind behind this whole blasted to-do? You do realize he's the sanctifex of the entire dashed Sanctus Church?
Nay, but that does not make it impossible. It wasn't long after the prince's passing that His Majesty named Sanctism the state religion. If not for the matter concerning the king's magic, Forden's claim to the throne would have been unshakable.
Sounds like motive enough to want the prince gone.
We have to find out, even if it's remotely possible. Let's question Forden in person at the main festival tomorrow.
We'll need that divine lance back, too. It's not something we want in Forden's hands, especially now.
Hey, I'm going to go talk to my sister. She's bound to be somewhere in the city for the Saints' Day festivities. Sister, I should explain. All that fuss today was... well...
Is it safe for you to come to such a public place?
What? No, it's fine. It's not like we caused a riot or anything. We even explained ourselves to Forden's satisfaction. Actually...
That's not what I meant. You're the songstress, remember?
Ah, yes. Suppose you're right.
I know we talked before about the loophole in the King's protective magic, but I never thought you would be the one to strike Luis down. And that lance he presented... I take it that's why you went to Verga Island.
We didn't mean for it to be such a spectacle. It didn't exactly go according to plan. But at least we kept a tyrant off the throne.
And that's why I was wondering if I could ask you something. About Sanctifex Forden. What kind of man he really is.
Because, well, now that Luis is out of the picture, we know who's got the best chance. A man as powerful as him, well, you know how it is. You hear all kinds of nasty rumors swirling about. I'm just wondering if there's any truth to them.
Tuna, are you seriously trying to dig up dirt on Sanctifex Forden? On Saint's Day of all days?
Oh, loosen up a bit. You can't deny that people talk, and God knows they always have. Especially about the night of the attack. Asking how anyone could sneak into the castle, let alone get to the prince. Whether some official ordered the assassination. Remember when those rumors started? Father was on edge for days. I remember even when I hadn't said anything, he'd scold me and send me away. I don't suppose you ever heard if there was any truth to that. Sorry. I don't mean to dance around it, so... It's just not an easy thing to ask about. I was talking with one of our allies, Hulkenberg. She said Forden mentioned something he couldn't have known, unless he was actually there, the night of the attack. Unlikely as it is, if it turns out Forden was involved, she won't suffer him being crowned. She'll be out for vengeance. And you're the eldest daughter of House Cygnus, a Sanctist family. The people would see you as an accomplice to a man who had a hand in killing the royals. I couldn't bear to let that happen. You don't deserve that. I need to know the truth.
Then, suppose His Eminence Forden were guilty of such sin. What would you do with him? With the Sanctist Church?
What do you mean?
Well, I was but a girl of only 12 years. I knew nothing about the inner workings of the crown theocracy. What?
Sister? What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm fine. If a tad overworked. All these new developments and tragic events. I'm just run a little ragged, that's all.
Sister.
I'll be fine. Really. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. If I am to be the people's saint, I must be strong enough to play the part. Maybe I'll hold off on the harder drinks today, just to be safe. It's been a long time since we could spend some simple time together like this. It's like we're just two sisters visiting Montario for the holiday. I'll see you again soon.
I suspect everyone now. Everyone is sus! It seems Juno wasn't able to get much from Rella. If Rella won't talk, then we'll have no choice but to pry the truth out of Forden tomorrow. I'm sure you've got lots on your mind, but I can tell that you're tired. Let's just rest up and get ready for tomorrow. You say this is a good place to stop? We are like 9 minutes away. Could Forden truly have killed His Highness? If the attack was by his hand, we must have our answers from him, no matter the means. The true culprit behind the curse must be brought to justice, and fast. His Highness's life is at stake. Man, this is a really bad, like, situation that we're in right now. More scenes and more scenes ahead, so yeah, okay.
That's Luis.
Luis was by no means an innocent man, but we've still killed someone we shouldn't have. It's not so much that I feel guilty, but I have a sense of foreboding. I hope it's only my imagination.
Forden, that cur! I long believed the church was not as pristine as it presented, but this... If he truly was the man behind the attack, we must reclaim the spear, and swiftly. We've finally taken down our greatest foe, yet it seems we can't celebrate just yet. I was naive to think taking down Luis would solve our problems. Alright, I guess we're gonna stop there. Yeah, I'm glad we're playing this, tomorrow too. 'Cause what a cliffhanger! Alrighty. Man, I really thought Luis was gonna like thwart our attack on his life and we were gonna still be after him, but he's dead and now we're just completely like, we have no answers and we're just way more in the dark than we thought we were. Ah, man. Well, tomorrow we will be back. We won't be here on Wednesday. And Thursday will be the Game Awards. We'll definitely be here to watch those. Man. Man, oh man. Okay. That was tough. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And we'll play some more. How does that sound? Sound like a deal? Deal? Alright. I'm gonna call it a little bit early and skip the raid because I have work tomorrow. I have some things I gotta do before bed. But I'll see you guys tomorrow at the usual time. Bye-bye.